welcome back to Super Saturdays Deluxe. Last but certainly not least, Guilty Gear Strive Top 8 action coming at you. I'm Maverick, joined by none other than Hot Boy Seth.
Okay, all right, hold on. That's
Mitchell.
Unnecessary. I appreciate that.
How you doing?
Oh man, it's been fantastic. It's been a long time since you and I have been on the mic. This is how I got started here, and the whole FGC thing was because of you, commentating with you, dude. So it feels good to be back. Now, starting with Street Fighter 5, and now with Guilty Gear Strive, the game that I've been playing the most and studying the most. So who better to be on the mic with when this guy, one of the best Guilty Gear Strive commentators in North America.
Listen, I am just excited to be in person. It's been a while since I've been in person with anyone, really, as far as fighting game goes. So
yeah, it'll
be good to see some of the people come out. We had 34, I think, in the Strive bracket today, so that was really good for a Saturday here in Chicagoland area for sure. And we got some really good action. Of course, Lord Elvin Shadow himself is in bracket, so on the winner side with Faust. So the work is being put in.
Yeah, the victor of the last Super Saturdays that we had here at Belong Gaming Arena earlier in February, Elvin Shadow has been cruising through the winner side of the bracket, poised to take on Barrick over on the other side of the winner semis. But first up, we're going to have Harmonious versus Alpaca. We're going to take a look at the top 8 bracket over here, what we've got so far. So the first match we're going to have for today is Harmonious versus Alpaca 21. We've got Barrick and Elvin Shadow on the other side of the winners. We've got Pinecone and Brightside on the loser side. And then Prixmiz versus Flowerman. So for the most part, if you guys have been following the local scene for FGC meetups and for Square Up, you'll recognize a lot of these names: Elvin Shadow, Pinecone, Brightside, Flowerman. Like, these are kind of the regular contenders over here in the Chicagoland area. And then if you watch a lot of the online, you see Barrick, very, very frequent online warrior, Harmonious as well. So it's going to be an interesting. This is why these events are very important, is to kind of like bring that mesh over together and to see how those two types of players come together.
Absolutely. And then let's not forget, at the end of the month, Combo Breaker is going to be happening here in Schaumburg, Illinois. So what better way to warm up than some good old Super Saturdays Guilty Gear Strive Top 8. We're getting straight into it. Harmonious and Alpaca. Biken versus Giovanna. Biken straight out the gate.
Yeah. Alpaca been seasoned with Biken basically since her release, coming off with the Anji, and he's been very, very confident in the way that he's playing here. So let's see how he does in this matchup here.
Immediately running into the tatami, but the backdoor for Harmonious, chased down with the K.
Yeah, one thing that Alpaca is very, very diligent with is trying to play like grounded and air footsies with Biken. He's going to use that JS a lot, and he's going to want to rush you down, throw out the double overheads, and try to like keep you guessing with that, but nice.
Oh, the Golden Edition. Fort Knox has been opened up early. Alpaca with plenty of tension on deck. Gonna look to finish the round. Plus frames with the air, with the blicky.
Ooh, the TK Yozansen to open him up and takes first blood. Alpaca, I'm telling you, he's really, really on point with those mix-ups, creating a lot of those plus frame situations after the tatami and then trying to get you with that high-low. Tricky stuff, but basic Biken game plan.
All right, tethered up. Here we go. Alpaca into that late night type of stuff. Counter hit on the tatami and the pullback as well. You're going to get the whole session.
Nice. Try to keep him out a little bit more. And Harmonious, nice. Artsy trade, but Harmonious finds that hit. Other side, what you can do.
Ooh.
Always got to watch out for that damage. Spends that burst pretty confidently, but it's got to make that happen. Try to build some of that distance.
I like the spacing here. Yeah, the Yozansen again. 3 for 3, or at least 3 for 4 at least on the Yozansen. Alpaca showing all the options. I love this Yozansen into the fast RC. Good stuff.
Yeah, very fast first game coming out for Alpaca. Both ending it with the Yozansen. Massive hitbox. Very, very scary to try to swing and move into. So Alpaca using it confidently, and here we go into game 2.
Kabari and the follow-up for the finish. Immediate get off of me from Harmonious, but Alpaca's right back in there. Plus range with the tatami and then just a jab check.
Okay, I like that. Try to like just avoid the Kabari as much as possible with the jab check, but doesn't want to overextend and get something crazy. There it is, the counter hit, and this is definitely going to be dead.
Alpaca out here working for Mattress Firm, just selling them wherever he can go, door to door.
Take a nap, dude. You go on top of the mattress.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes, not for Alpaca.
Here we go. Harmonious getting a little bit more confident in the way that he wants to apply. Okay, nice. Ready with the Azami bait.
Look at at the damage just on the 5-hit combo. Another YRC. Harmonious just wants a chance to play Guilty Gear Strive. Alpaca reaching and teaching.
Okay. Oh, nice. Decides not to go for an RC extension afterwards. Keep that pressure. Burst built back for Harmonious. Alpaca might not burst here, but just in case he wants to really inch out that win.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do a cheeky gold burst or something, but you'd only get about 40% tension off of it, so may not want to invest plus frames. YRC, my turn, please. Check the toes. What are those in the JS Close Range Edition? Concussion protocol for Harmonious.
Yeah, Alpaca up 2-0. I think Harmonious was thinking he was going to go for a low there in that like high-low mix-up there, but he really went with the delayed JS.
Yeah, that was late.
Yeah, it was really late. So Harmonious, you know he's like kind of shaken. So we'll see how he's able to adjust in this game 3.
Harmonious hasn't really been able to establish a lot of that strike throw game that Gio likes. Another parry. Alpaca taking the money right out of Harmonious's pockets.
Ooh. Johnson goes by unpunished. Send him into the wall, and that's going to be not even needed the super. Just send him straight through.
Alpaca on set point just like that. It is about 9 p.m. here, so maybe Alpaca has like dinner waiting or something.
Oh, yeah.
The speed run.
The ultimate motivator. Money, food, Harmonious. Lockdown in the corner, looking mad scary. No resources to be able to escape any of this. Just raw guesses. Hit with the counter hit, TKO Johnson. One more guess is going to do it. The burst spends immediately.
Eject button, dash up throw. Okay, Alpaca still with burst available. With throw, no punish. Alpaca taking the easy streak. Don't need to gamble anything.
Oh, it's looking real close. Harmonious just breath away. Of course.
Plus frames.
Yep.
Oh, the close slash connects.
He's got to be careful. He's got that plus frame, or he's got the meter if he wants to be able to YRC or something.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, try to throw off the timing for anything, like really see what your opponent's going to try to do, even if that was going to be like a wake-up BRC to post some slowdown, but you know, for him to try to, like, maybe he went for a with throw or something like that, but either way, he got the reaction out there in time and then was able to anti-air adequately. Man, good stuff. 3 games straight coming out from Alpaca. Harmonious probably just not on point with the matchup.
Yeah, a little bit of dissonance there for Harmonious, not able to really kind of keep pace. And Alpaca typically, I mean, in any game you see Alpaca plays at a really fast speed, so it can be hard to make those adjustments. And then who's like still playing biking out there? Like who's actually doing that?
And you can tell that Harmonious like started to get those layers down. Like you saw how how Alpaca was starting to defend himself, how he was starting to deal with those mix-ups, and how he was starting to deal with geo pressure. And then Harmonious would try to like adapt, and he would get those adaptations ready. But I think it was just like trying to find the right hits, you know, trying to get Alpaca off of him, like without that meter. It's a very, very smothering defensive situation. So.
It is, and even on Alpaca's wake up, you know, landing those parries, especially against a character like Gio who wants to air dash in on you at times to just vary up the grounded approach. Getting parried like that starts to instill into your mind, and it slows down your gameplay as well. And that just lets Alpaca start to speed up even more.
Yeah, absolutely. With a character like Gio who just wants to continue to instill, like, you know, like meaties and safe jumps and things like that, for you to have to back off and respect the parry, respect the zombie, it like ruins your entire game plan. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, but
speaking of plans, we're going to throw them all out the window and go into RNG mode. Faust from the Lord Elven Shadow himself up against Barrick's Leo, who online warrior. Barrick is a grinder for sure, and Leo Whitefang is certainly one of the characters to do it with online or offline.
Yeah, you got RNG over on the right side of the screen. You got forced RNG over on the left side of the screen. Leo Whitefang, he just sends it full send. Well, there are a lot of people that, you know, kind of get, you know, they'll switch off of Leo out of worry that this character kind of enables bad habits. Like Leo can kind of like take advantage of scramble situations extremely well. He's got extremely good left rights. He can play that footsies game, being able to convert off his far-reaching normals, and one of the best DPs in the game.
Yeah, so, I mean, such a incredible tool set for Leo. And I was saying that Leo really is one of those characters where no matter where he knocks you down on the screen, you feel like you're in the corner because of back turn.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to see how Elven Shadow deals with this. Here we go. Opening up with a sweep. I kind of like that. Leo players always pressing buttons.
Elven Shadow with the meteors immediately.
The classic. That's the Elven Shadow thing. Round start meteors. Oh, the DP out of any sort of pressure.
Oh, back throw. Elven Shadow's going to get a little bit of a opportunity here. Close slash for the OTG, but immediately the flash kick into the RC, and now Barrick is in party time mode.
Oh, but the combo drop, and this is going to be super scary. The fireball comes out, but the dash up throw OTG going to take first blood. Barrick.
You know it's a real Leo player when this round starts sweet.
Oh, yeah, I know. You know it's Elven Shadow when you see round start meteors,
yeah,
too.
True, it's true.
Oh, my God.
Stop.
It goes so far. Baby Faust kind of protects him a little bit. The mix coming out.
Oh, the banana peel saving the day. Potassium.
Calculated. Absolutely calculated. Here we go. This is going to look really scary for Elven Shadow as he might go through the wall. There it is.
Not supposed to do that to your doctors.
No, absolutely not. Positive tension building up for Barrick.
Oh, hammer comes down, but the flash kick lifts up. Quick RC to keep the combo going. Elven Shadow had to burst and just looking for something. 7-11, thank heaven. Got the bombs out.
All of it. Send all of it. Oh, and the air throw. That was unfortunate. You know that Elven Shadow was ready and looking for that after that RC, but unfortunately got caught. Barrick taking game one. And it's difficult to say like how you can adjust to things like that because, you know, the exceptionally fast movement, the way that Leo can close that gap and like abuse the item game makes it really scary for Elven Shadow.
It definitely does. Another back throw set up here, and Elven Shadow going to get that close slash OTG set up. The banana peel, big counter hit. Oh, Barrick wanted a little bit of potassium in that and wasn't able to get it. Trumpet comes down, Elven Shadow covers, and here comes the band class.
There it is. Command grab coming out, be able to instill more pressure. Sets it on fire immediately.
And that soul glow. Oh, the RC! He was looking for the burst, didn't get it, but still got a wall break. That's a really smart setup from Elven.
Nice. Jumping away from any air grab or air retaliation. That's going to be a good response, I would say, coming out from Elven Shadow.
I like Elven Shadow. Showing that experience, spending money wisely with the PRC, looking for the burst. Don't get it, that's fine. I still get the wall break.
Yeah, absolutely. Playing a little bit more, you know, commandingly there. Sending his items out. Difficult to, you know, play. Oh, watch out for the parade coming out.
Oh, I like it. Through the turbulence. Elven Shadow wide awake at the wheel.
Oh, comes in with the overhead too. The 100-ton. Oh, the Scarecrow coming up at the top. Doesn't get the red RC hit, but doesn't even really need it. As he said in that full screen, playing that mid-range extremely well. Barrick didn't even really get to swing that much that round.
Yeah, I think Elven Shadow did a really good job of covering, like, the 2Ds that Barrick was kind of throwing out in game one. And the more Elven Shadow can slow down the game, the more Faust gets to play, right?
Yeah.
So that's the name of the game.
Yeah, kind of properly anticipating the ranges that Barrick would want to swing at or try to like enforce pressure at. What a sweep coming out from Elven Shadow. Things are getting chaotic.
And speaking of which, there's another bomb down, but the 2D turbulence back turn situation. Which way did he go? Elven Shadow blocked the first, but got hit in the toes.
Yep. Nice. Spends that burst to just force him away. The parade coming out. From Barrick's side of things, gotta be careful. Takes the hits.
Ooh, the whole schoolyard came out to make fun of him. Elven Shadow with the wake up super. No, not today. We don't take that kind of insurance here.
Okay, nice. The DP coming out, and this is no. It's not going to be a dead Elven Shadow. There it is, coming out with the low.
Ooh, Barrick still with burst too, so looking really good in this game 3 situation.
Yeah, Barrick staying wide awake, not deterred from the last game.
Oh, double berserker slash, a triple, a quadruple. Oh my goodness, I didn't know Leo could do math.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out here. Coming in with a command grip. Duh! In the PRC wall break.
That was so smart, unburstable.
Yeah, absolutely unburstable. You know, you don't get the scaling coming out from that. That's nuts.
That's incredibly good.
Yeah.
All right, we're going into game 4. Barrick is up 2-1 against Elven Shadow. Elven Shadow with the quick burst, reaching and teaching.
There it goes, hook line and sinker. Send it out. More bait coming out. That's a donut. I like it. Okay, trying his best to keep him at that mid-range. Make him uncomfortable.
Oh, the band class came in for the protection, but the spirit of Leo catching Elven Shadow. There's the burst, aggressive style for Barrick, but the PRC on the wake up.
Yeah, spends that meter to make everything safe. Oh, comes in with the counter hit. Is this going to be the wall splat? There it is. Mix, sends him through. Elven Shadow.
It's a longer surgery. You know, this one's more complicated. It's going to take some time, but Elven Shadow definitely has the scalpel to make it work.
Yeah, he's a professional. Don't worry. He's been in the game for 15 years. He's got this. Ooh, nice. Okay. Doing his best to keep him in that mid-range. Not overextending as much as he can. Oh, it stays in front. But Wasn't even ready with his own mix. No, yeah, there it is. The OTG. Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, see? Perfect operation.
Yeah. Just got to warm up a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Like Trauma Center.
Now, Barrick, is he ready for this? That's a lot of momentum that Elven Shadow is riding, especially off of that perfect.
Yeah. Game 5 type of situation, though, and, you know, Barrick really hasn't had the opportunity to beat Leo in a little bit. Elven Shadow immediately stuffing Barrick's approach. And I love the way that Elven Shadow's playing this mid-range again.
Yeah. Nice. Avoiding the parade this time. Elven Shadow's got that meter. He can make something really tricky happen here.
Let your soul glow. Where's the JD at? Oh, he went for the head and shoulders, but it was only Selson Blue. Barrick feeling sad right now, but coming back at Elven Shadow. Long road to climb in the wake-up throw. The Guilty Gear Classic, baby.
Yes, absolutely. Barrick mistiming that meaty, but great defense coming out from Elven Shadow even prior to that. You know, baited that BP, baited the Berserker Slash from the opposite side. Even, I would call that a read on the throw.
Spent all those years in school, you better be able to read something.
You bet.
JD immediately interrupted Berserker Slash, the overhead, lifting the Doctor up. We might be going into last game, last round situation, and yeah, definitely. Oh no!
Oh, coming out scary. Oh, the counter hit, and he's gonna be dead. Okay. Down to the wire.
Last game, last round.
Yeah. Things are getting sweaty under the table here.
You got to see what's going to happen. Patience starting to wake up. Will the anesthesia kick back in time?
Yeah. You can tell Barrick is definitely woken up. And he is not happy.
No, I didn't pay for this operation. What are you doing? I need my nose back.
Oh!
Speaking of back, Elvin not getting that health back whatsoever. Barrick looking real good.
Yeah, Burst looking like it's coming close on the horizon there. Meteors, take advantage. Ooh. Best they can do.
Ooh, 6P.
6P's pass.
Children of the Corn got the RC.
Nice. One more really good hit coming out. Oh, the bomb sends it upwards. No, revoke his license. Elven Shadow stands up immediately.
Are you serious right now?
Do we even know?
Like, wait.
There you go. Check the replay. We need to know exactly how.
Wait.
Oh,
no.
Tragedy has struck.
Elven Shadow dying.
His own worst enemy.
To his own bomb. He died like that in Rev 2 earlier today. This is the curse that Faust brings.
Yeah.
And with good RNG comes bad RNG. And, you know, sometimes it's a meteor, sometimes it's a bomb.
Sometimes it's a bomb in your own pants, and that's how you got to deal with that. You know, you got to be ready for that, and that's just the nature of being a Faust player. You got to take that too. Like he stood up.
He
even
stood up.
Before.
He was like, all right,
I understand.
He's used to it. He's been doing this for a long time. He's like, I die to bombs all the time. It's fine.
He spent 3 games dying to his own bombs.
He shook Barrick's hand like Barrick controlled the bomb RNG. Like, that was a good decision having bomb. That was really good. You chose bomb. That was really good. That was really good. That was the best choice.
Yeah. Okay, but he stays alive over in the loser's side. He's going to be fighting the winner of this next match between Pinecone and Brightside. Ramlethal versus Soul coming up. 2 contenders that you see a lot over here at FGC meetups.
Yeah. Brightside, SNK, you know, just legend.
Oh, yeah.
In any SNK game, Brightside is a threat, and it's nice to see him in Guilty Gear as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, I enjoy seeing the amount of people that come from different games to play Strive. I always, even now, like even seeing just how they've stuck with it is really exciting. I think that's a good sign for the health of the game.
Yeah, I think that speaks to 2 things that you can praise about Guilty Gear Strive. It's like, 1, its accessibility, 2, its diversity in its cast. Is that like a person coming from one game can immediately jump into Guilty Gear Strive, find something that they love, and really like hone in and experiment with it while also having that freedom to like really explore the rest of the game and the rest of the characters. So Brightside coming in from SNK, I think that he feels extremely comfortable considering the way that he plays in that, or like the style of game that is. It's a very explosive, very high speed kind of game, and for him to jump in on Soul, perfect fit.
Makes sense.
Exactly. So here we go. As you would expect, Far Slash coming out from both of them.
Gotta knock at the door, see if anyone's home. Pinecone stuck in the corner immediately. Tries the 2K out, air dash over.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I really like to praise about Pinecone is he's a very patient Ram when it comes to offense, and he taunts.
Yo, wait a minute. Hold on.
I like the confidence that he has. No, he said, you know what?
Okay. I thought something different was happening.
Hold
here.
on. No.
I thought something different was happening.
You know
because
what?
That was.
We were all hoping.
Yeah.
Hoping.
I was like, because you were like, yeah, Pinecone's really patient. I was like, he must be really patient because that taunt on the wall splat is an ultimate sign of waiting.
Yeah, look at the rest of the room just coming in behind him, being like, what are you? Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, Pinecone. Please relax. Okay.
Pinecone giving up the round because they had to change the buttons.
Yeah, absolutely.
But was looking pretty good until that happened. So we'll see if they can pick it back up.
So as I was saying, Pinecone, a relatively patient on offense player. Like, he will kind of like swing, wait for your response. He won't overextend too heavy. He'll like do his recas, but he won't like enforce that pressure. But Brightside full sends offense a lot, and that's one thing that Pinecone also has as a detriment. He's too patient, even on defense, and it tends to allow people to just run over him, as you saw right there.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be patient against Soul. Like, that is, you do not want to let that man party unless you know that you're going to answer some of the Soul staples, right? Like, Ram has some tools actually for Far Slash that some other characters don't.
Yeah.
But it really depends on a player like Brightside, who plays a lot of SNK. Oh my goodness, knows exactly what to do.
Yeah. I think he got a little overzealous and, thinking that he was going to Bandit Bringer. Nice, the 5K coming out, bringing him back into the corner. Where you going, boy?
We are not done having this discussion. There's a 6P, and Pinecone gets a little bit of room to work with throw on the backstep.
Yeah.
Brightside going to be backstepping for sure. Nice block on the tap dust. Another one for your troubles, and then he just waited and looked at him. Not a regular throw, a command throw.
I like how there was a slight stare down that happened right there before Brightside decided to say,
it was one of those, you're not going to grab me.
Joke's on you, baby. Here we go. The Rekka sends him through. Super. Goes for that hard knockdown. Builds that positive tension. How's he going to instill this pressure?
Meter is building. Brightside with burst available, but Pinecone hammering away. And Ram, one of those characters where it's hard to burst her. Great tech, though. An immediate punish with the close slash. And now Pinecone tying things up. Game 2 not done just yet.
Yeah, Pinecone respecting kind of whatever reversal options that Brightside may have shown there, but now Brightside is aware. Like, the layers are kind of starting to stack on. Brightside knows that Pinecone's going to allow him to have some breathing room. So good stuff coming out.
Ooh, the heavy slash after the spin. And Pinecone looking to get that wall combo on both Swords of Rail sword set, the double jump and the eject from Brightside out of there. But Pinecone with tension.
Yeah, Brightside allowing him to pick up that sword, says swing at me with all you got.
Look at the risk gauge for Brightside too. You get tapped, and that might be the end depending on where you are on the screen. The Bandit Bringer, oh, he said, oh, my cloak!
You spoke for him. You called it. The commentator's blessing, all right? No, he's not dead. The backdash, though. He's still instilling that pressure, and there it is, the double. There's 2 in the chamber.
Yo, Pinecone with the response for game 2. I really like it, and you see the patience this time actually working out for Pinecone. Wake up 5K. I mean, it's an amazing button for Soul. Let's not cut it any other way. But Pinecone with the patience to backdash, just wait and see what's going to happen and able to take the game.
Absolutely. Here we go, tying it up. In the loser side of top A, whoever loses this one, I'll play next one because we're a first to 3 situation in this household. Okay, nice, keeping him from jumping out, but the side switch bursts him back into the corner. I like
that.
This.
Yeah, that was a good burst from Pinecone. Brightside with a burst of their own. Wake up 5K, going to try to do it to him. Pinecone pushed him to the corner.
Okay, Pinecone kind of getting a little scared, and there it is, the air grab, reading that jump out, knowing that he's at the right range, and wants to intercept. There it is, Brightside.
Brightside still has that burst as well, so Pinecone got a little bit to work through if they're going to try to make something happen. Right now, it's all Brightside all the time. Sunny side up.
Okay, spends that meter too, and he's able to keep him in that corner. TKDP, he's all the way up there. What are you doing? Sends him through.
Pinecone in a lot of trouble, and immediate box dash into a throw. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Brightside.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not just an SNK player. I don't know why. You'll check out this IAD throw right here. Change your mind.
All right. Brightside, sitting at 2-1.
Oh,
man.
Okay, yeah, he's a Soul player for sure.
You know what you're dealing with.
6H, you know
what you're dealing with here. Okay, Pinecone forces him all the way into the corner, but letting him back out. Is he ready for it? No. Eats the Bandit Bringer to the mouth. Not something you want to do.
Definitely not. That is that's some hot coffee right there. The jump back S Dash up, close slash connects. Going to be able to lift them, and you really can't burst that.
Okay.
Oh, a little bit of extra crank on that for the more damage. Is
All
what
right,
it does.
all right, Pinecone, I'll give that to you. One thing that he likes to meme about is how much sauce this character has, the backdash BRC, but actually still takes a hit, and he is more on defense, tries to delay the backdash, the air dash out.
2S gets the counter hit, dash out for safety. Right side on the chase, the dash through PRC, turnaround 5K.
Oh, no. Let's hope that's not dead, and there
No,
it is, the
it's definitely
5K. This is so scary. Pinecone was on, he was being very, very patient, not wanting to overextend, but that actually is what did him in there.
Runs into the gunflame there. Right side on set point, by the way.
There we go. Burst is going to build back for Pinecone. He's probably going to need it soon because he's getting smothered right now.
Oh my goodness, looking like a country fried steak. There's the burst to get out of there, but Brightside right back in for seconds.
Oh no, he won't let up. To the wall. JD.
And
That's
just
it.
desserts for Pinecone, going to go down 3-1 to Brightside. And I mean, you framed it perfectly. It's the tale of patience paying off and then patience being your detriment, right?
Yeah.
And especially in a game like Strive, it's a fine balance.
Yeah.
It is a fine balance.
It's strange because like your patience on defense still has to be very active.
Yes.
You need to understand like how your opponent is throwing things out, what kind of block strings you're doing, how you're supposed to be IBing, where you can even look for like not necessarily IBing, but like FDing, where you want to look for IBs, where you want to look for IBFDs and things like that. It's a very active defense, and especially with like jump outs and chicken blocks and things like that, specifically against a character like Soul, who's going to have a lot of different kind of frame trap situations, spacing traps, trying to lock you down. Brightside, staying one step ahead, like throwing it back in the corner, swinging right. It's very scary, and when you're just sitting there down backing, it's gonna hurt you a lot.
It can hurt you quite a bit, and Brightside obviously, a storied fighting game player knows how to just put in the basics of the game to their advantage, and Soul does that. Some of the best in the cast. Strike throw with Soul is just so scary, and I mean that really came out to play for Brightside. And speaking of coming out to play, we're going to have Flower Man coming through in this loser side top 8 versus
Prixmas, yes. A new Ramlethal player to the scene. Haven't seen him around in the local scene, but since he's gotten this far, and I watched his last match that he did against one of our regulars, Chairman Fan, one of the Geo players, he did extremely well. So, no green here. So,
okay.
Yes, Flowerman has been on Testament for quite some time. Even changed their name to Testament in the Discord server. Very, very dedicated to this character, which is great because there have been a lot of people that picked up this character in the beginning, really, really thinking that it was going to be like a mix-up machine, kind of like heavy zoning from what they saw them do in Plus R, but there's a lot of nuance to that. Guilty Gear Strive kind of like changes and reformats things, and we're going to see how Flowerman has readjusted to Testament's place.
Absolutely, and I mean, one of the things you want to keep an eye out for with Testament is they don't necessarily do chunks and chunks of damage once they get that hit, but the setups that they get off of the succubi are going to be what allows Testament to continue to play, and that's really what their game plan is around.
Absolutely. It's about like cycling the win condition of applying Stain State, reinstilling that pressure, reinstilling the plus frames, and then extremely like capitalizing off of the extremely high damage that you can get when you get that Stain State.
Now,
staying tricky, like you're playing a lot of mid-range, but there's a lot of reward.
Now that being said, Testament, they have some neutral buttons.
Oh yeah.
Like now let's not get it twisted. They got some big buttons in the neutral. However, Prixmas also has some on Ramlethal, of course. So it's going to be up to Prixmas to figure out how they can stop Flower Man from getting on that win condition cycling.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a very interesting matchup considering a lot of people say that Ramlethal does what Testament does better, but that gold burst is definitely not something that you want to be doing. The YRC coming out from Testament, and there it is, the blocked!
Nah. Flower Man plays way too much Grand Blue to get hit with that super.
All right, Flower Man, Marvin, good stuff. Having a very dominant first game over Prixmas. And like I was saying earlier, Ramlethal, one of those characters that has, as you were mentioning actually, with the zoning abilities, kind of being able to use your buttons without hurt boxes and things like that, which is actually one of Testament's detriment, is that there are very big hurt boxes on Testament's massive buttons. And recovery, but applying things like the Grave Reaper, try to like have great reads on where you're going to be, can net you extremely good reward, and we're seeing Prixmas start to readjust and be a little bit more offensive. Don't allow that breathing room for Marvin, but you know, how's Marvin going to escape this situation?
We're going to find out right now. Trapped all up. JS for the lift. No burst available for Flowerman. The Wrecker comes through, gets the wall spat in the 6P ender.
Yeah, maybe.
Not quite sure, but hey, maybe they know something I don't. This knockdown meter is gaining for Prixmas, and a dab will do to get the round. But speaking of doing it, Flowerman might be trying to do something like a comeback.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I saw what Marvin was trying to do. He was trying to continue that combo into the bird, but unfortunately, combo didn't work out that way. But you know what? He's not out of this quite yet. Really close to burst. Maybe he can use this to build some meter and get some offensive advantage.
Oh, the back throw, though, from Prixmas. Dash up, the step back just to see if anything funny was coming. Sword set, much respect, gets clipped in the air, and there's a lot of trouble. No burst, though. Prixmas was looking for it. He had the burst thirst.
Okay, Prixmas, you know, standing at that mid-screen. There's the gold burst. Oh, is he even going to be able to take advantage? No, Prixmas finds it with the 2K2D into the Rekka. Game 2 going pretty well. What a immediate adjustment.
Yeah, it was really night and day for Prixmas, right? Being able to just stop Flowerman from cycling that stain stage, succubus setup. Okay, wait a minute. Wait.
Okay.
I wasn't done talking. Gold burst straight from the get-go for Prixmas.
You remember that first gold burst that we saw Prixmas do? That was, you said that was what I was trying to do the whole time. That first one was a fluke.
Yeah, sometimes you got to invest in one stock and be like, okay, that one crashed. I really meant to put it in the fat finger.
Yeah. You're reinvesting. It's about staying knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Know when you cut your losses. But here we go. Flowerman has still sitting on that meter, still sitting on that burst. Oh man, doesn't even get a chance out of this one.
Flowerman, last chance for this round, and ran up into the throw. Did Prixmas.
Nice.
Here we go. Grave Reaper and the setup here. Oh, no teleport in, but the anti-airs are there. The pickup from Flowerman.
Beautiful.
I thought Flowerman was going to teleport in on that knockdown. But,
and I mean, I thought so too. But Prixmas deciding to take a massive risk, air dashing in with Stain State applied on you, baits that burst, or just not a burst safe situation there. And now Flowerman's going to take this and run.
Oh.
Nice with the air throw. Able to set up a Grave Reaper and still more pressure. The JH actually lands, but Flowerman decides to spend that burst to keep that pressure.
I like the air bird to make Prixmas fall back down to the ground. The meaty setup, you just got to hold that too. When you get knocked down like that and Grave Reaper comes through and it's so meaty, you just got to hold it.
You really do. You really do have to hold that. But for Prixmas to even, this is how cerebral Flowerman is as a player. He jumps out of having the Stain State applied, and Flowerman was already ready with the crow. Like, yeah. I know where you're going.
No. You're not done yet.
You're not done. We're not done here. Get back down here.
This is a whole Edgar Allan Poe book. Yeah. You got to read the whole thing.
Absolutely. Time for a cup of tea.
Prixmas might be getting that tea time a little early if Flowerman keeps going like this. Grave Reaper for the knockdown, Stain State into the Succubi Super.
Yeah, not going to be able to jump out of this one, so you have to hold all this mix into the wall break. Flowerman ready for the next set. Immediately wants to go and fight Harmonious.
Flowerman trying to put the roses down on the grave of Prixmas. Let's see if they can keep away from the coffin. Prixmas with the throw into the corner, and here we go. Another one. Another one.
No.
Do it again. Absolutely, and finish
game?
with the OTG, baby.
What game is this?
Let's see it.
Take the throw. I mean, like, that's too many throws.
Let's see it.
Oh, wow, descended. There it is, full screen 6P. I love to see it. The Stain State applied. This is going to be massive. Bam, 6H to send it.
Flowerman still on set point, by the way, so Prixmas got a lot more work to do. Flowerman with gauge gaining, and burst almost back available. Prixmas immediately bursting out once nothing of it.
Yeah, needing to do that. One thing I will love to commend about Flowerman, blocks the XE Beast. Oh, stayed in front with the close slash. Teleport tries to stay tricky.
Oh, look at the aerial defense, and now it's just a neutral game. There's the BRC from Prixmas, nothing doing again. Flowerman with burst available as well. Prixmas got a lot to do if they want to get this win in the air. Voodoo, who do you voodoo?
What a catch. I love it. Snatched out of the sky. Flowerman ready with those reactions, putting Prixmas out of the tournament and moves on to fight Harmonious. Extremely.
That was a nasty mix. That was kind of nasty.
That was so nasty, dude.
Oh, here's the quadruple throw, though. And anytime a Ram player gets one dash-up throw, I'm always like, oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You know, how many more are coming?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
They're feeling it.
Yeah.
They've been hanging out with Kai too much.
Oh, and it was off of the full send, too.
Yeah.
Off of the overhead. Oh, that was nice. That
Good
was
stuff.
clean.
I mean, look, Flowerman, like you said, one of those players that is very cerebral, like studies the opponent in the match.
Yes.
Like not just like watch them play, see what they do. Like in the match, Flowerman is studying you. Like what are your tendencies? When are you going to get nervous? How can I make you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
And then capitalize on that. And that air throw was all of that put together.
And the thing, it's the kind of characters that Flowerman plays in order for him to allow like himself to do that too. He's playing a lot of those like mid-range set play heavy footsies-oriented characters where he gets a lot of that breathing room to just watch how you want to attack, how you want to defend. And then he'll throw out like a set play mix, like into some high-low, and he's just like, all right, how are you going to respond to this? And then you don't.
Yeah, and the thing is, that air crow that Flowerman put out to force Prixmas back down to the ground, that's instilled in his mind, okay, so he likes, like Prixmas likes to jump, right?
Yeah.
So instead of air crow, this time I'm going for air throw. And and it just, it's such a treat to see Flowerman be able to play characters that lend to that play style. Yeah,
definitely playing some 4D chess over here in Guilty Gear Strive, and it's the kind of character, the kind of player that he is. It's a treat to see always. It's good stuff to Flowerman, but we're gonna move on to see Brightside and Elven Shadow fights.
Yeah. It's Soul Bad Guy and Faust. Abandoned science versus all about science to my detriment.
Yeah,
so we'll see which one's going to come out on top.
Yeah. Science gone wrong, kind of on both ends.
Well, yeah, kind of both, but one just stuck to it. Like, I still love science.
Yeah.
It destroyed my soul, but I still love it.
It's ruining my life. You know what I'm saying? It ruined both of their lives. Well, Guilty Gear Strive is all about science gone wrong, okay? But, all right, here we go. Soul Bad Guy, as you see, Brightside, a very, very offense-oriented, not just a Soul, right? Because Soul is a very versatile character that you can have. You can have a footsies-oriented Soul. You can see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Soul is certainly choose your own adventure, but the more time you give to Elven Shadow, the more that you're going to have to play the guessing game that is Faust. Wow, immediate denial from Brightside. The dash in again on the item grab. Man, Far Slash does so much work on grounded item grabs.
Yeah, nice, the Far Slash, or the 6S frame trap. Oh, he's already low.
Oh, okay. Elven Shadow getting the meteor? No.
I was just going to say, the meteor's going to instill some crazy threat.
So, I am the meteor.
The meteors come from here. You know what I'm saying? All right, nice.
Elven Shadow getting a little bit of space, but Brightside just timing those well. Empty gunflame, nothing doing, no. Mix, and immediate punish. Yeah, Brightside knows.
Yeah, that 5K is going to get him away with robbery. There it is. Wild throw. Just put some of that damage on the board. Oh!
PRC, keep it safe. Backstep on the throw attempt. Brightside seeing every angle, but the air JD from Elven Shadow gives him a little bit of opportunity first for both players, but the step back and nothing doing. He said, let me grab that lab coat. I'm something of a scientist myself.
I mean, where else was the burst point going to be from right there? Like, you could try to wait to see if he's going to bait that, or you can just, allow him to swing into it. Brightside ready with 2 burst baits in a row, and now a round start DP. This man is a genius.
Just the soul player,
There it
Children
is.
of the Corn gets the soul glow with the afro. Elven Shadow set up. JD letting it burn.
There's going to be a conversion right after this, too. What?
Okay.
Flower, Elven Shadow's used to being let down.
Yeah. He knows. Oh, my goodness.
As you can see there, too. Okay. Brightside playing a little bit more out of the pocket, but never mind. As I say that, Night Raid Vortex goes right in.
Oh, PRC said you can't have this coat. It's not your size. Close slash for the OTG. Air dash in. Good blocks from Brightside. Does have burst as well, but may not want to invest in this round. JD, Elven Shadow hammering away at the guard.
Uh-oh, the risk is building up pretty heavy. I'm surprised that hit didn't kill, but there it is, a run up all the way through. Brightside very much on the defense.
I love Elvin's PRC wake-ups. It's just really nice to see that mechanic coming in. The anti-air 6B away from me.
Yeah, it is a little silly, you know what I'm saying? The way that he's able to get that, it makes trying to meaty Faust with 50 meter damn near impossible. He's just going to get an invincible any option, really.
He needs it.
Yeah, true. All right, you're actually right. He needs that.
All right, Retro Soul getting thrown back into the corner. Throwback Thursdays on a Saturday. JD letting it burn again. Ooh! Not this time. Night Raid Vortex exposed to the sunlight, and Elven Shadow trying to find the end of the tunnel for game 2.
Birdside actually mashed out of all the gold burst and the wake up PRC into the throw. He needs it, like you said. Like you said.
I'm starting to wonder. I'm having my doubts.
Surgical. All right.
For sure.
It's a precise input. You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
you don't want your doctor to not be surgical.
I get. You know what? Fair point. Maybe it depends. All right.
Well,
Faust.
Oh my goodness. Punished on the command throw, missed the Viper.
Great burst, waiting for the mix, ensuring that it wasn't going to get baited. Well, the IB comes out from Elven Shadow, but the RC locks him down.
Donut Day as well. Elven Shadow with the mix, saying, I'll pick that up, please. Right side on a sugar-free diet at the moment, and Elven Shadow spending money to make it funny. Night Raid over the extend.
I dig the Night Raid. Oh, it's dead. Full send. Bandit Bringer. Woof. Rough. But it's okay. Elven Shadow's used to it. Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Catching the landing frames with 2K, and there we go. Keep that pressure going. Is this going to be a wall splat? Nice. Mix allows him to build hopefully just enough meter.
He's going to have plenty of meter.
Yeah, Elven Shadow is one of those like very,
oh, I like that. Just the kind of neutral or empty PRC a little bit. But here comes Brightside, gets a regular throw, immediate close slash in the burst from Elven Shadow. I need something in here, but no. Brightside says put all those back, and Elven Shadow says maybe you're
Can you handle the chaos? No.
And the answer is no. Band class coming out, but he says, yo, you can have the whole school. I'm on vacation.
Wake up throw.
Of course.
You had to.
Of course.
If you're immediate, hey, look, that's your fault.
You got thrown. It is your fault for getting that close to me.
You just sat there and bound backs for the overhead. Elven Shadow definitely going to take that damage. Burst on point for Brightside.
Oh my goodness, he's still doing it.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's been working. So.
It's been working. I mean, like if Elven Shadow's going to decide to go for the item toss at that range, then he's going to have to be ready for that Night Raid Vortex. There it is. The throw. Brightside might try to go for a burst here just to be able to create some.
Ooh, PRC, or Red RC, excuse me. Ooh. Went for the hairdo, and Soul said, no, that's enough for you. Back, or excuse me, wild throw. Elven Shadow answering back.
Yep, see, there it is again. If he's relying on that string so much, you know, like Brightside has been like just kind of autopiloting it at that point.
And I'm not even going to call that on reaction. That's just like a read now. Like he's going to do it. Because that was an early Night Raid. That wasn't even like a response.
No, absolutely. I mean, if Elven Shadow's going to be going for you know, fishing hook into the item toss, like I said, it's just an autopilot. Now, Brightside definitely feeling that momentum.
Air dash in, Elven Shadow, 5P away from me, trying to get out of the corner, but the 5K pickup truck, the F-150.
Oh, success. Yo, what? Okay, BRC'd into his own death here. We're going to see how this mix-up's going to go.
What do you mean? What mix-up?
What mix-up?
The mix-up is, am I going to Volcanic Viper or not? The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. Okay, burst still available for Brightside. Yo, that's not fair. What do you mean?
That's life sometimes.
That's my bomb. Okay. This is the just frame, but still able to build some distance and put some damage on the board. Nice! Ooh. Taking advantage of him autopiloting, thinking that he's going to do the item toss, but instead,
I'll just Volcanic Viper instead.
Hey, it works.
Oh my goodness, another counter hit for Elven Shadow. Been defending the neutral space really good. PRC though, stepped back and said, yo, I'll let you finish out the insurance form before I operate. Elven Shadow saved by the items.
Oh, taking that banana peel.
And not saved by the items, but gets the cleanup. Elven Shadow not even phased by it, like, whatever.
Yeah, caught you lacking, swung for the toes, and that's going to be it. Burst available for both of them at the beginning of this final round here. We'll see if Brightside's going to move on into the loser semi.
Yeah, still on set point. Elven Shadow, though, trying to work. Oh, the revolver to pick up the band class, and now Elven Shadow in a world of hurt. But the whiff 5K allows Elven Shadow to wake up buttons.
Okay, nice. Trying to keep that air pressure going on. Nice, keeping it airtight. For RC to be able to instill some more pressure. Command grab. I love this. Is he going to be able to meter? No, he's not. Because he just spent that from the red RC.
And I like that just air dash block the meteors and the Yo, you're not supposed to mix shampoo and conditioner together at the same time. That's dangerous.
No.
That's how you blow up your shower.
No, definitely condition him to that burst safe experience. He was definitely not going to try for it. It was going to be bad for him. That was the best case scenario that Elvin Shadow could have had. There it is, autopilot.
Yeah. Nice night raid from Brightside. Not done just yet. Elvin Shadow. I feel like if Elvin Shadow wins this, EX Bozak has awakened, and now everybody's in trouble.
You know how EX Bozak is the unsung hero of Chicago.
Oh, gets the band class again.
OTG runs him all the way to the corner.
My goodness. Brightside escaping the schoolyard, but still got to deal with the teacher. There's the item. Murder Man on point.
Nice. Both of them jump away. Sets the throw on fire.
Yikes. Elvin Shadow has awakened? Question mark?
Yo, the burst is still available for him. This could be really tremendous for Elvin Shadow here.
Notice how Elvin Shadow is continually defending the neutral just with air buttons. That's preventing Brightside from even doing far slash. When's the last time we've seen a far slash?
Yeah, well, right there. That's the last time you'll see a far slash.
Fair enough.
We'll see, man. It's been really scary for Brightside to try to like enter his zone because, like you said, he's putting a lot of air normals out. He's just putting a lot of buttons out on the screen to really dissuade recklessness from Brightside. Here we go.
That was almost dangerous, but Brightside getting the corner hit. Elvin Shadow in a lot of trouble. Cannot mess up because Brightside has meter, and the air dash clean in. Reset into the wild throw, of course.
Of course, and here it is. Set point, final game, final round between these two.
Shadow checking the buttons, but just a regular jump in anime?
Yeah, you know what? Patience, right? He's an SNK player.
That's true. That was a hop.
Great. Yeah, that was a short hop. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
into the bomb! Yo! Stop it! The chaos ensues in Brightside. Beaming down onto Elvin Shadow. So close, but not close enough.
Are we going to say that that's the second time that Elvin Shadow died to his own bomb? Like that?
It's the third time.
Oh, yeah, true. It is.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he really just grabbed his jacket and threw his back onto the bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
That's rough.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Brightside going to be moving on. In a close one, though. Elvin Shadow won't be taking this Super Saturdays, but I think Brightside probably saved the rest of the bracket, to be honest with you.
Honestly, yeah, I think that he definitely did everybody else a favor, gave everyone else a fighting chance in this one, because who else was going to do it against Elvin Shadow? Good stuff to him. Congratulations to him on making it all this way out. He's got the other Frosty Faustix homie open here, Hyonis, as you can see in the house.
With the Gekio in hand, secured. That Gekio is clutched in the palms of Hyonis like an eagle with its prey. No one's going to be able to rip that thing out.
And here I am sitting on commentary instead of being able to go get some Gekio's popcorn. That's the real missing out right now.
Joke's on you. But if you do not have Gekio's popcorn currently with you and you're watching, be sure to check them out at Combo Breaker and get in line early. You better listen.
Yo, get in line days in advance.
Yeah, I'm not playing with you.
Grab your tent. It's gonna be
prepared to be there for a while. And that's when you're first in line.
Yeah, if you're in bracket, not anymore. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You need to leave that game. But speaking of leaving the game, we still got loser side matches going on.
Yeah.
And I heard Giovanna lock in, so it must be harmonious. Flowerman on the other side, making sure that the buttons are nice and crispy.
Yeah.
Don't want to be giving up on one of them rounds.
I wonder if Flowerman is going to go with the Testament in this one, or he has also been experimenting with RAM, or pretty confident in his RAM ability. Oh, yeah, also a Milia player. It's probably like, this is what I was saying, is like, that matchup is not good for Testament going into a rushdown heavy character like Giovanna.
Yeah.
So probably just wanting to like loop a different kind of set play. You know, that's the kind of characters that he plays, but you know, wanting to just like really frustrate and make sure that Giovanna can just not play the game, not give her any room to move.
That's really the key. And Flowerman, I mean, Milia, one of Flowerman's original characters, right? So definitely comfortable with it. And I like the fact that Milia can just deny Gio's ground game because she's going to be so mobile in there with the extra air action.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff that Gio can do to like take you out of the air. The most that she's going to be able to do is like try to answer your DPs or like enforce some plus frames, but it's like it's not really going to be much. So here we go. We're going to see how confident Flowerman is in this, and we've got a lot of Gio players over at the local scene too for him to have gather that experience on. So, oh my god.
opening up the bank account early. Harmonious spending a little bit of it, but Flowerman really getting out of that without too much trouble. Here's the LP laying down, name that tune, wrong one for Harmonious, and into the corner we go.
Yeah, the best thing that you can do to a Geo is just extremely, like, frustrate the hell out of them on defense. Make them, oh, nice air tech. Just make them not able to play the game. Wow, you 6P the right way. That was insane.
Good stuff from Flowerman. Again, Harmonious with the falling buttons, gets counted, but didn't believe. There's another one, aggressive burst from Flowerman, block, no punish.
Yeah, willing to take that burst there. And he's got the meter, and this is going to be dead if he's going to be able to super.
Yeah, long hair, don't care over there.
There it is. I said it, and then I was just like, hold on, it's 50-meter Geo. I don't That is a tanky woman.
Yeah, definitely gets the defensive bonus as the tension goes up. Slid into the DMs, denied immediately.
Yeah, great check on the Mirage. Harmonious kind of on point with the defense, but Flowerman gonna have to do a little bit more than that to be able to frustrate him. Add that mental stack.
Plus frames, nice backstep from Flowerman. Gold burst, not this time. Flowerman says that is insufficient funds.
Extremely good mix up there. He's gonna be able to bring him to the corner with this one. Oh, tricky and annoying into the disc.
Picking him up, Flowerman with 50% tension. Harmonious, though, has some tension of their own. Usually for the PRC.
Oh.
Yo, just throwing wreck. Yo, check out my CD.
Yeah.
You want to hear my CDs?
Please.
People probably don't even remember that. I say that, and they're like, what are you
talking about?
Who is this
people on
ancient
downtown on State
dinosaur
Street
on the microphone? Nobody... What is a CD?
CDs? No, it's CD. What do you mean? I'm just kidding. Okay.
And good night, everybody. Thank you for watching Guilty Gear Strive here at Super Saturdays Deluxe. Hey, we had a great time. I hope you did.
There's a generational gap. I need you guys to... We're Strive players. You know what you're in for, okay? Anyway, Flowerman.
Wow.
Continuing to... I didn't mean to call you old. You said it first, man. All right, here we go. Young man reactions coming out here.
For Flowerman. I like the K ender there. YRC, my turn, please. But the step back falling heavy for Flowerman. Going to allow him to get plenty of room. Yeah, there's the bad move.
Yeah.
And again, good blocks, but not enough. The mixturization from Flowerman. It's the high-speed mix.
It's extremely high-speed mix. It's high mental stack. He had 2 bars. He definitely was going to add that threat of the bad moon. And interesting attempt at the gold burst there. Trying to be a little,
Might have caught like slide up far slash from Harmonious, but either way, didn't come through the way that Flowerman wanted to control. Okay.
But that red RC didn't come through just as much, and now Harmonious got him on heavy defense there. Oh, but you really risked it there.
Yeah, the biscuit was not quite ready in the oven, but Harmonious being able to put it back in for a couple minutes and nice and golden. Here we go, game 2, duel 3.
Okay, Flowerman taking that hit, and it's gonna look pretty dangerous here. Never mind the 2K2D. Oh, drops the combo, but gonna have to work pretty hard to get in another one.
Air dash dust. All right, Harmonious getting a little different with it. Side switch. YRC, my turn, please. Again from Harmonious. Big counter hit, and the burst was baited.
Oh, this is gonna be
and awaited. Harmonious.
I love it. I like that. Yo, that's the Giovanna, like just stray hit into wall break into half your life.
You gotta have those.
You gotta have those, and you gotta have that kind of fortitude as a Milia player to lose a round like that and just be able to mentally go prepared into the next one. Flowerman, he's definitely a type of person who will switch later on in the set. So maybe he's gonna spend a little bit more time gathering data. As you've mentioned earlier in his previous set, he's a very studious player. So we'll see how far he goes with Milia.
Ooh, hit him with the corsage on the other side. Harmonious, though, still on offense. Nice K check on the dash up. Flowerman gets that all-important knockdown. Air card, didn't go far. The late air dash.
Yeah, stays in front. Extremely good mix here, and he's going to try to, this setup, just immediate reset. Oh, the BRC's got to be super careful. Hey, what do you mean? Dan, why are you making that face for?
Button.
What are you
It's the fastest button.
It is the fastest button in the game. Absolutely. It's the slowdown. What are you going to react to it? Come on. Okay, Harmonious turning up the heat.
Okay, trying to put it on Broil. Flowerman, though, does have burst. Neutral jump, and now Flowerman with the setup goes lows for the toes.
Yeah, tries to beat the burst there, but there it is. Plus frames, keep it even more plus with the red RC. Tries to keep it left, right off of that too, but Flowerman finds that hit, goes for a reset. Oh, the
Oh
IP!
my goodness, Harmonious just trying to keep in time with the music. 6P into the disc for the knockback, the close slash anti-air, the triple dipper.
The triple close slash. I like it. Flowerman staying alive and staying active here. Game 3 going over to him.
Like, yeah, you need to switch characters. What do you mean?
Yeah,
It's fine.
He heard me. Look at me like,
switch characters. What do you mean? Just born in the mix.
No, we've talked about, yeah, it's true.
Molded by it.
Okay, nice. Run up DP, you know, or her version of it. You got to be equally as nutty on this kind of character.
That's actually true. Harmonious hasn't really been able to establish a lot of strike throw when you get in the corner with Geo. So that can be detrimental because it just really allows the opponent to focus pretty much just on the strike. YRC and the throw. Here we go.
Yeah, it's exceptionally tricky defense that you have over on both sides of the screen. Like, once one person knocks you down, you're fighting real hard to be able to play the game again.
Oh, the Mirage took the chase down.
Into the close slash.
Looking nice and pretty with it.
Got a lot of meter to work with, too. Oh! Okay.
Yo!
You know what? I agree with that. Still, just let it rock. Is it going to be...
Oh, my goodness. Took the forehead off with the cap.
Okay. Okay. That's an air super that actually works. You know what I'm saying? Just like right after the disc mix-up?
It does more than work.
Oh, yeah.
That thing creates jobs.
All right. Marvin now has him in the corner.
Oh, I like that jump out from Harmonious. Flowerman with the chase down gets checked with the 2P.
He's spinning a lot. I think the DP is trying to discourage Flowerman from jumping around.
It's Milia. You're not gonna
Be discouraged.
Yeah. Oh my good, goal burst on the disc setup. And now Harmonious spinning a little bit. Reverse RC again.
Yeah. Of course. Still the plus frames, but FD him away.
I like it. Oh my goodness. And there's the burst. The Flowerman escapes in the slide. 6P. Good answer from Flowerman. Has the pressure. Mirage, not this time. Harmonious fighting him off.
Once again, Harmonious just trying to bait the DPs. Nice.
Just,
this might be dead.
No, ain't no might. Oh! Okay, the pickup. Flowerman.
Yeah. We were never worried.
What do you mean? It was a reset.
We were never worried. All right, here we go.
Set point for Flowerman, but Harmonious starting the song off right for themselves.
Oh, no. Oh, he could have definitely sent him through the wall there, but Flowerman seizing the advantage.
The knockdown's all they need for that punish. Same side mix.
Burst coming up. There it is. Got to be really worried about when he's going to want to use it because that burst could really turn the tide. Oh, there.
Excuse me? Harmonious.
Oh, no. The counter hit. Is this going to spell doom? Is this all the momentum that he needs?
Flowerman almost has burst, though, so this might not be over. Air Super avoiding. Plus on whiff for sure. Harmonious looking to just get some sort of advantage. 2K2D knockdown. Got to guess for game, and you got it wrong.
Got it wrong. And now you're going to be wrong all the way home, okay?
Yep.
Harmonious sent out of the bracket by Flowerman. Flowerman moving on to fight Brightside in the losers semifinal in a very, very fast. I'm mixed.
Yeah. That was rough stuff. I mean, that's Flowerman's gameplay style, though, you know, and Harmonious. I really actually like the way Harmonious used the air super from Geo.
Yeah.
But, again, you've got to find ways to deter Milia from just being so mobile in the air, because air-to-air air super, unless Flowerman commits to a button, isn't really going to get you a lot, right, of mileage, because if Flowerman hasn't committed to a button, they can take the extra air action to just jump away from the super or just avoid the situation entirely.
Which is why, exactly, as you're saying, like trying to understand the situations in which you can use the air super, because you get exceptionally good mileage off of it on block and on hit, obviously. So for him to use it after that screen reset situation, knowing that Flowerman is just going to immediately apply another disc for like whether it be like for set play, try to like create more pressure, immediately goes high into the air super, just lets it rip. And it worked out fantastically for him, but unfortunately wasn't able to make enough good decisions over Flowerman in the set and ended up having to go home. But I think that's still very much a valiant effort. Really good meter consumption, like very, very conservative with the way that he was using his meter. Didn't try to get too crazy with like, tricky like overhead RC stuff.
Yeah.
He was trying to make sure that every meter usage that he had was like turned into a conversion.
Yeah, it really was good stuff from Harmonious. Flowerman, just better at the end of the day for today. But I like what Harmonious's game plan was going in, and a lot of times it also falls down to execution and being able to follow through on your game plan. Speaking of execution, we're going back onto the winner's side of things. Alpaca and Barrick. Leo versus Biken.
Yeah. So
can't say I've seen this much, to be honest with you.
No, this is definitely a very interesting matchup because it's like the threat of swinging into each character in a lot of situations is on the table for both of them. And, kind of as you saw in the previous match between Harmonious and Flowerman, it's like the knockdown is extremely dangerous for both of them. When Leo knocks you down, he gets to like left-right you and continue that pressure. When Biken knocks you down, she gets to high-low you with more pressure. And both of these characters are risk crankers.
Oh, yeah.
So they make any hit extremely meaningful, and we're going to see who's going to be able to do it in this winner's final right here.
All right, it's going to be Biken and Leo. Alpaca versus Barrick. 4 winners finals. The winner will be sliding in the grand finals on the winner's side. We're going to let the whole thing go. Kiriko is off.
All right, I'm going to go grab a glass of water.
Wow.
You guys can. Hey, this is half a Kurosawa movie.
This
you know
is,
what I'm saying?
yeah, more of a fourth because Kurosawa, them joints are.
Yeah, that's a
You're going to be there for a while. They're great.
They're
but
beautiful.
Plan your day. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. All right, they are letting the whole intro rock.
I imagine Leo had to wait there while she walked, too. Like,
no, the soldiers, too, being like,
yeah,
is she for real?
I'm supposed to have a half day. I got to pick my kid up.
Why is my hearing all weird right now? You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Alpaca on P1. Barrick, P2. I said that for the streamer, not going to lie.
It was clean until you said that you said it for the streamer.
That was true.
If you wouldn't have said anything, it would have been great.
Yeah, no, that's classic ruin of Joke Seth. That's how it is. Okay, nice. Spent that burst very early, Barrick. Oh, he tried to DP. Ready with it.
Late night activities, wake up, flash kick. No meter either? Just forget it. Why not?
No, full send. You got to be that kind of player.
You really do. There's a PRC after the follow-up's block. And immediately Alpaca off to the races.
What a conversion. Hitting off of that counter hit into the close slash, too. Very, very aware. I'm calling that a hit confirmed.
Fair enough. Turbulence. No dice for you. And immediately Alpaca on the assault. Kabari into the lows.
Nice. I love how Alpaca is able to like instill that pressure, and once he gets something blocked, he backs up immediately and goes like, all right, let me try to re-earn my pressure. Nice. Advantage of that RC. Oh, the throw. He's got that burst to worry about, but the DP.
Leo, not a nighttime type of person, but the gold burst. Gonna spend some money for an extra bit of cash. The Blicky, nothing doing. Got another one low with though. There's the BRC instead. Lift him up and put him down.
Put him down to bed. There it is. Alpaca, very, very fast game one. And I think that that's going to be the nature of this matchup. They're going to be very quick in both regards.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, Barrick?
Barrick, I mean, it's going to sound simple. First of all, it definitely was a stage. Second of all, it's going to sound okay. Never mind. Forget Leo.
Barrick
Leo
also has the gold Lewis.
Never heard of him.
And you know what? I like this pick because there's a lot more threat that you can throw out to stop Biken from trying to like ID in, from throwing out the Kabari willy-nilly. You can put out the drone. You can put out gun. There's a lot of stuff.
That's really what it was. Like Alpaca showed the flint, and he was like, "Oh, we got guns."
Oh,
I thought it was a sword fight. Sorry.
Okay. Hold on.
Let me go back.
Call him the orbital laser. You know what I'm saying? Nice. But Alpaca not deterred. Still throws the big guy around. And this is probably going to work out a lot better for him with the tether combos.
Yeah, absolutely. And there we go again. Got the helium in the blimp, and we're going Heidenberg style. That's an old reference for everybody. Go look it up, though. It's an important event in history.
I'm looking it up right now. Oh,
not looking up for Barrick.
Blasted, you know what I'm saying? that's how the event went.
Yeah, pretty much. That's actually.
You kids want to know.
Don't even look it up anymore. It went like that.
You saw it exactly. Yo, we're just. It's been 6 seconds. What happened? Sent through the wall. 70% of his health gone. Gold Lewis damage. Looking crazy over here.
Oh my goodness! In this behemoth typhoon, reaching from downtown. That's some taxation right there. Only the U.S. government can reach you from that far.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll never escape the claws of the U.S. government.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, Alpaca dashing in, still keeping the pace very quick. Barrick on defense immediately. And, yeah, Gold Lewis not exactly exciting on defense at all. Screen break and meter for Alpaca.
Yeah, decides not to go for a meter wall break. Decides to just build that positive tension on his own. Sitting at full meter, red RC. This is going to kill. Oh, blast him. Where's your absolute defense now? Alpaca, a very fast 2-0 over Barrick. Is he going to stick with the... He is. Confidence.
Alpaca showing them those non-for-profit documents like, you can't tax me. 503C, baby.
Yo, with the way that she wanders, you know what I'm saying? She's a free spirit.
It's true. There's the JS. I like the JS answering, you know, some of the behemoth startups from Barrick and allowing Alpaca to continue to approach. Tethered up, Barrick not able to escape whatsoever. Oh my goodness, JD. I love that button.
Yeah, you got it. It's her other gun.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Okay, stays on the ground. Oh, he's not dead because he's too big, but there it is. The follow-up swung into it. Barrick didn't block.
Okay, Barrick really needs to get going here. It's been all Alpaca all the time. And Barrick finally gets some corner pressure, double behemoth. There's another one. Jump in for the alien hands for the mans.
Oh,
dead.
The full. Didn't even have to do the full 1080.
No. Why waste movement?
No. Absolutely not.
In this future, the government spends properly. Balanced.
Yeah, yeah, and all things. Okay, burst now available for Barrick. With the meter there for Alpaca. Oh, it's starting to bait. There it is.
But the burst didn't make him go far because of the tether. And the super response after the whiff. The tether brought Alpaca back in. That was wild. Yo!
Barrick, go to losers and think about how to play this one. Because Alpaca this is highway robbery.
It is 211 in all terms. It is a interstate crime, which is definitely a federal offense. So Alpaca's going to be answering some questions. But right now, we know who's going to be in grand finals. That's Alpaca. I really like seeing Alpaca's biking, by the way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that he's definitely very, very quickly become character specialist with biking. One of the prime examples of what you want to see a biking do. Like a very consistent player in the Chicagoland area and in the Midwest scene, but for how fast he's been growing that biking, it's like, what do you even do? As you can see here, it's a very, very scary force to deal with. So we're going to see how other people are going to deal with it in the winner's side of grand finals. Well, next we've got on the loser's semis.
Brightside and Flower Man doing the do. I wonder, I mean, it can't be Testament, right?
It might be Testament.
But like Night Raid, though.
It might be Testament.
Okay.
Because,
I mean, who else, though, right? Like, you definitely don't want Milia because she's, like, made out of, like, tissue paper. So.
Yeah, there's that. There's
Testament is, too.
Yeah, so I think that the reason it's going to be Testament is because, like, you can put a lot more out to make Brightside have to, like, really worry about what to do, like, to get in. So it's, like, it's not necessarily like Giovanna where Giovanna can kind of just, like, brute force her way through a lot of certain things. And, like, the air game that she can do, dashes, and the way that she's able to close the gap is, like, really scary. Where Soul, it's like, if you can really put him in a specific position, you can kind of just, like, lock him down.
That's true. That's true.
So Night Raid, but S Grave Reaper also.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I mean, you definitely have those options as Testament. And if you're going to pick in a bad situation, I guess it would go with the Testament because they do have the ability to slow Soul down more, where Millie is like, you're essentially playing who's got the fastest engine, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be Soul.
And
starting the game.
It is definitely going to be Soul. Yeah. And the thing is, Millie also has to work extremely hard in order for her to be able to, like, build momentum and keep it, you know? Exactly. So the moment that you block correctly against Millie,
that's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely going to be the Testament locked in. We're going to see how comfortable Flowerman is being able to play footsies against Brightside.
Footsies. I don't know, man. Brightside don't play no footsies.
That's what I'm saying.
That is. You can. One of you are. Yeah. I'm not playing footsies. You can do whatever you're going to do. But
make Brightside play footsies, man. All right. So we're going to see it. Testament. I'm a big fan of watching this character on screen.
Cool character.
Extremely cool character. And I mean, I think that's just because the technicality that is required to play them. It's a lot of
the way the scythe comes out.
It's gross, man.
It's cool. It's gross and cool, I have to say. It's gruel.
Yeah, it is gruel. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Testament. I just like seeing the way that the unorthodox zoning. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. All right, here we go. Brightside with a backdash at round start, respecting the gameplay that Testament can do. Great anti-air from Flowerman, sets up Gravely Bird, has the stain down on him, and Mr. Clean's not going to help you with that one.
Look at this. The stain state applied, the pressure already on deck, obstacles out on screen. Brightside having the round start backdash, having to hold back from a haul all the way across the screen. Oh, no.
Bird still available as well. Teleports in for a little bit of pressure. Backstep. Oh, my goodness. The H opening up the doors. Flowerman with the burst.
Yeah, I want to talk about the way that Flowerman even like rushed up, even with the stain state applied and popped it. He still respected what Brightside was going to do. But now here we go, wall splat into the EXE beast all the way through.
Yikes.
Yeah, it looks tough.
It definitely looks difficult.
Yeah. So we're seeing in Prime exactly how Brightside wants to navigate past those obstacles here. Now has Flowerman in the corner.
This is when the fun stops for Testament, right?
Exactly. It's how are you getting out of this?
Exactly. Well, Flowerman does. Teleports forward, Saint stays still going, and Brightside opened up. Again, another setup applied after the Grave Reaper, and man, this is difficult.
Arbiter Sign, yeah, Arbiter Sign, like not a move that you see very often, but when you see it, you know that it's like, I've got your number. Yeah. React, ladies and gentlemen.
Hit him with the...
That's the meme. Everybody's just like, you can totally just react to which Arbiter Sign comes out. Go ahead.
All right,
please do. After you.
Oh my goodness. The delayed bringer all the way down to the ground, but the backstep from Flowerman forcing the burst out of Brightside. However, corner pressure denied immediately.
Absolutely. I'm seeing a lot of really good 6Ps come out from Flowerman, and like it's a massive button to be able to get you a lot of control.
And with Soul's Far Slash being an advancing normal, you can run into it really well, and Flowerman's just locked in. No aerial approach whatsoever. Here we go.
You're holding
the guessing game begins.
IAD for another high-low. Oh, just come in with the charge dust. Yo, Brightside is not prepared. It's the second time that he's just had to eat it. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Flowerman just taking it and running.
I love that Flowerman's facial expression is just so stoic, even after doing like a sick mix like that.
Yeah, you can see it through the mask. You know?
You actually can. Brightside trying to answer back. Okay, here we go. The Soul game begins with the throw and another one. Hit him with the DJ Khaled? No.
I wonder if Flowerman tried to go for the instant barrier, but now going to have to barrier for his life. Not a lot of health to deal with here. Yo, what? The anti-air 5P, you know, it works.
Arbiter Sign gets the dome piece and the Air Reaper. Okay. Flowerman with burst. YRC, my turn, please. Step back, sir. I'm not done.
6H coming out. The stain state applied. Arbiter Sign. Oh, the counter hit far slash.
Brightside got meter, though. Might be getting a little risky for the biscuit. PRC landing.
Teleport.
Oh, other side. Which way did he go?
Is there another teleport? No, the air throw locks him out. Marvin having to take that one.
But held on the burst.
Held on to the burst. A very intelligent decision there. But I love how Marvin was just ready. Let's talk about how Marvin is throwing out these heavy Grave Reapers.
The Arbiter Sign to stop the jump forward from Brightside. Marvin.
Gold burst.
Oh, here we go. It's party time. Night Raid into the PRC. The purple stuff not working, but the anti-air 5K is.
Oh, nice backdash coming up from Flowerman. Again, ready for the way that Brightside wants to apply that meaty. But here we go, the Succubus Super. Is this going to land? I'm not entirely. Yes, it is. Arbiter Sign to be able to instill more damage. Hard knockdown.
Coming through for Flowerman, looking to go up 2-0. However, Brightside is on Soul Bad Guy. You got to guess
you can jump
for
out
the
of this.
Video game. No, he did not. Went with the Night Raid instead. And I mean, the Succubi come out at night. Everybody knows that.
That's true. That's true. You know, maybe he swung into it on purpose.
You know, hey, look, I'm not a judging type of man.
Hey, you know what?
Do what you do.
You got everybody's got their types. Okay, you know what I'm saying.
Soul would be the one.
For a go to a demon, literal 2 demons at the same time.
I mean, he did it once. Why not do it again? Hey. There's the gold burst. Speaking of doing it again, the double dip from Flowerman for 100% tip potential.
Look at this. Look at this. The ground, the floor is lava. Very clearly. Oh, the beast coming out. Grave Reaper applied. Stain state.
Oh, great 6P, Flower Man.
I love the patience that comes out. He applies Stain, and he knows exactly whether or not he wants to be on offense or defense.
Oh, what? Hello?
Hey, yeah, you know.
The spirit of 5K.
He's the main character.
Yeah, okay.
He needs it.
Let's keep it going. 2K after the PRC. Flower Man spacing it out, gets hit with the 2S, and yeah, it's party time. No meter, though, so not going to be a huge damage. That one is, though. The meaty close slash afterwards is.
Okay.
That's the huge damage part.
Does he need all that, though? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're the one that told me he was the main character, so.
But you said, you know, he's got all the. He's a very versatile character.
Oh, my goodness, Flower Man. Reading from the book of Edgar Allan Poe with the knocking at the door.
How did he 6H the DP? It doesn't make sense. Testament, breaking all the rules.
PRC after the whiff, Flower Man with plenty of tension to teleport forward to keep that aggression going. Brightside needs to find a way to get started. Flower Man timing it out, the vortex, no!
Trying to bait that burst, and Brightside staying one step ahead, but has the 2 hearts to be able to take care of it. Grave Reaper right past the Night Ray Vortex. Right into it.
Version.
The charge version. Right into that.
Okay. Of course. Why not 6H? I'm at threat of losing. I'm on a 6H.
Like you said, you're not a man to judge, so let him do what he needs to do,
fair.
okay? The teleport.
Ooh, okay. They got the burst
too. Applies that Grave Reaper once again. Arbiter sign. Takes that damage. Thought he was going to jump out, but was staying ready for it. Punish.
Imagine being in the corner and being pressured from mid-screen.
Yeah, hey. Testament.
Testament.
All right.
Guessing game.
Hold all of this pressure. Arbiter sign blocks it this time.
The whole mix blocked up by Brightside. Good stuff. The whiff throw, a couple of slaps to the legs, not enough. RC after the vortex to keep it safe. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Dead.
no. Oh, no.
Yep. That's
tragic.
Dead.
Almost a full health comeback coming out from Brightside. Staying alive here in this loser semis. Flower Man almost just ran away 3-0.
That was almost a really fast endeavor, but Brightside, you know, I mean, that's an SNK player, though. Like, they're not going to just, you know, like, be like, oh, I guess it's 2-0. I guess that's it. Like, no, not at all.
KOF players are in there for the long haul.
Yes, absolutely.
So
they got 401ks set up before the match starts.
Yeah, they got the kids' college fund ready. They are building all of it here. So danger coming out really early from Brightside. DP's away from the danger. Oh, I like it. That was not a read.
That was just.
But that's a read.
Absolutely. Fireman, Gregory Bird coming in. Nice block on the DP and the burst of me. Yeah, you didn't want that punish at all. The moonwalk with the hat on him.
Mistimes the stain application, but it's all right. Still staying in the mid-screen. Now starting to scare Brightside from the jumping options.
Nice punishment. 5K as well. Flower Man setting up the game. Air Reaper, nothing doing. Has the stain state applied, though, and there's the bird again, and that's the word. Flower Man from the long range.
Couldn't quite pick up. But
nice backstep.
Picked up from that. That's all you need. Yeah, you're starting to see Brightside get a little bit more comfortable moving around. The Grave Reapers moving around the birds. And Marvin, even though he's making a lot of like intelligent reads, Brightside is like staying one step ahead. So Flower Man now just having to like find the right hits and take a mile with them.
Speaking of a mile, that's how long this red's going to be. If Flower Man gets hit again and does with the 5K anti-air fake.
Tyrant Rave. It's going to be dangerous here. Huge red. Oh my God.
Disgusting.
He's a grappler.
I mean, he actually is.
You mentioned strike throw.
Yeah, well.
He actually is. Yeah, all right.
Really is. Best grappler in some games. But Brightside with plenty of damage down onto Flower Man. Burst available, though. Uses it there. Does not want to die again. And the reverse sweep might be in sight for Brightside. Scraped up against the wall with the heavy Viper and the empty jump throw. Here we go. Game 5.
Yo, this man with the command grabs. All right. Now we're starting to see a lot more wild throw incorporated into the offense. And is Flower Man going to adjust in time?
Listen, that's when Soul becomes scary. I keep telling you, been one of the best grapplers in the game is Soul Bad Guy. And Brightside getting a lot more comfortable, like you said, moving around the hazards, right? Moving around the birds, moving around the teleport setups, just not being in positions for staying state to even be applied or used.
Yeah, it's getting a lot more difficult for Marvin to be able to zone him out when he's so ready with the movement, and now he's going to have to deal with Soul being on top of him a little bit more often. Nice, goes for the throw. He's going to set up, just goes for a high-low here.
Okay.
Sets up a Grave Reaper, but it actually stays patient and sees how he's going to want to escape, but we're back in the mid-screen, and this is not where Testament wants to be.
Oh, double whip throw, but Flower Man getting lit up with the revolver, all bullets to the chest. Now in a little bit of trouble here, the dash forward. I like that with the 2K. Gets the bird down, Stain State applied, Grave Reaper coming in the Arbiter side from the ground. Ground dog.
Okay, nice. Applies that bird, has him in the corner. This is a really good position for him. As long as Brightside doesn't get crazy with the burst, Flower Man can try to press some advantage here.
Throw. Okay.
I love it.
Double
yeah,
DK.
yeah, getting it really safe. Doesn't want to overextend and potentially have to eat a burst and have to work all over again. Give him a lot of that breathing room. Brightside saves it.
Set point for Flower Man again. And right now, it's looking pretty good. However, it only takes a tap for Soul to get going.
Yeah, absolutely.
One drink kind of guy.
He's going to need the meter to be able to do so. So can he do it?
Oh, no. Yeah, this is a nightmare here. Flower Man got to decide if they're going to save this burst or use it. Immediate blown back in Brightside, just like that, taking us to another final game, final round.
We have gone 2 rounds without anybody bursting.
They're holding it on. This is for my great-great-great-grandchildren. I have to pass this down.
Okay, nice. Playing it safe. Arbiter sign.
Oh,
no.
My goodness, the bringer.
Oh, no. This is dangerous. Gonna have to burst at some point here.
Okay. We got to watch for the reset, too. Gets the toes, and there's the burst immediately. Now
Nice.
Flower Man in a lot of trouble. Meter and burst available for Brightside. The PRC chase down.
Okay, throws him out of the corner. This is a little bit better. Baits the gold burst. Obviously not going to be a punish, but it's extremely close here. Teleport away.
I'm out of there.
Movement. Apply that S Grave Reaper. Make sure that he can't get too tricky
he's
with
dead.
the movement. He's dead. There it is. The conversion off of the stain pop. Marvin moves on into losers final to face Barrick.
Brightside mixing the whites with the blacks in the washing machine, and it just all comes out great at the end of the day. So gonna be Flower Man moving on.
Definitely a cloudy mess coming out over from Brightside, but you know it's a lot to have to manage. You know, earlier in the set, you're seeing him start to figure out how Marvin wants to zone, how Marvin wants to put obstacles out on the screen, and you're seeing him Marvin have exceptionally good reads in the way that he was throwing out Grave Reaper most notably, and the throwing out Crow, and always having it intercept his movement.
Yep.
So you're starting to see Brightside be a little bit more patient, start to time his jumps a little bit better, you know, he got a couple of good night raids underneath some Crows, and you saw Flower Man start to get a little bit flustered, have to be a little bit more defensive, or like start to down back a little bit more and have to rely on other traditional defensive methods. But then in that final game, as you saw, it was adjustment back and forth on the fly.
For sure. That could have gone either way. Flower Man taking a moment to get up and walk and just stretch some legs, maybe get some water, because they defeated Soul, and your reward, Leo White Fang.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a lot better. Oh, for sure. You're basically dealing with the same character here.
Except worse in some cases.
Except worse. You're dealing with the same character who has a left-right. And it's very, very hard to have the same kind of mental stack where like Soul will apply strike throw, this character will apply like some sort of left-right, and both are exceptionally good in scrambles. You're playing a similar kind of matchup, but how's Barrick going to be able to manage the obstacles, right?
That is the key, right? I mean, Leo typically relies a lot on 5K, you know, that advancing normal, things like that to get going. And Testament can, I mean, especially not just Testament, but Flower Man specifically knows how to just deny areas of the screen to people who like to approach that way.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if Barrick's going to do more things like try to, you know, IAD in with JS. That's the party starter for Leo. You know, you also have JD, you know, you have the helicopter attack for like a delayed approach.
Yes.
Things like that can change the game, but I mean, again, you got to time it properly, because we've seen Flower Man use Testament 6P to just massive effect.
Yeah, and to Marvin's merit, we're going to be able to see him have a little bit more offense to be able to put out, or like there's a little bit more risk that Barrick has than he would in a Soul matchup, because like you made point of, like the aerial options that Leo has to utilize in order to be able to enter the space, right? Because you have things like Bandit Revolver and Bandit Bringer for Soul. You have things like where he can like do the Bandit Revolver PRC and able to full send that. Yeah. Leo doesn't get a lot of tools like that. Leo is a little bit more grounded of a character, and he doesn't have a lot of different kinds of bypass like that. He's going to have to brute force his way through certain things, but what he does have in favor is a multi-hitting, long-lasting fireball. Yeah. Exactly. So if he's going to try to like be a little bit more patient, throw that out on the screen to try to like invalidate the obstacle course, then we're going to see.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. I think that one thing that goes to Flowerman's advantage with Testament is that Stained State can answer the wake up flash kick just like it could wake up Volcanic Viper, right?
Yeah.
Like, because I really don't have to do much, right? Like if I'm going to dash up and I think that a reversal is coming, well, Stained State's still applied, so even if I get hit, you still got to deal with the Stained State being there. So it's one of those things that I think that Flowerman really just enables the gameplay more against characters that typically could deny having to face pressure.
Yes, yeah, and Marvin, a relatively patient offensive player as well. So when he gets the Stained State and when he like runs up to you to try to meet you, he understands the kind of options that you're going to want to throw out, and he's going to be the kind to like walk up, block, walk up, apply another Grave Reaper, or like walk up if he sees your burst. Like he's going to be extremely aware of how he's going to burst. This man plays Macho the burst baiter.
Oh yeah, Macho
the master.
Has some sick, just incredible, like you think I'm going to burst and you were right.
Yeah.
That's the setup. Like it's just one of those things where Macho is just such a cerebral player. So the fact that Flowerman also plays a person like that is, you can tell.
Yeah, regularly too. So shout out to Macho not being
Big
here
ups.
today, but he's done a lot for the evolution of the Midwest community. So we all appreciate him. And here we go. Losers final begins. Barrick on the Leo White Fang versus Flowerman on the Testaments. Again, just gotta, man, the soldiers that Leo brings out are so patient, right? Watching the entire
thing. They really are. Like, they're like, yo, what is going on?
I don't know.
First, we had to, watch the samurai show up, and now
this.
What is going on?
Reaper.
I don't really get paid that much.
Yeah,
I'm really doing this for the benefits more than the actual salary.
There's only 4 of us and 2 succubuses. You know what I'm saying? This is not looking good for a lot of us. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. Losers finals type of things. First to 3 situation, as always. Flowerman looking to get to grands.
Okay. And it's looking like it's very, not necessarily reckless, but Barrick is getting away with his, bread and butter offense.
Yep.
So going immediately into the hard knockdown here off of a black beat, too.
Whatever works, the slide in dust. Stand up when I'm talking to you, Barrick. Saying it loud and proud right now in game 1.
Flowerman just studying.
I mean, in some ways, yeah. I mean, you can kind of expect that. Barrick really needs to get to that kind of start. Great air-to-air situation for Flowerman. Barrick first to first, and Flowerman done studying.
Ooh.
It's time for the exam.
It's time. And Barrick trying to get a little risky with that DP from half screen. So, nice, the Arbiter sign. Counter hit. Oh, but just out of range for the 2S, but... Yo, that was death by 1,000 cuts. Yo, this is the best. Just the post.
That wasn't even necessary. That was unsportsmanship like conduct.
The succubus needed some action. They needed to get.
Sure, I mean that is how they work.
That's the teamwork.
Barrick going into duel 3, not having a great duel 2. However, I like the idea that Barrick's going to be able to. Nope. Excuse me.
Yeah.
There's the throw on.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's.
I like that he presented the 6P though against the far slash. So now Marvin is going to have to be a little bit more. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
A little bit more aware of that mid-screen position. And Barrick now posing the threat of the fireball. You're going to have to guess in this situation. Oh, he actually had room to jump out, but decides not to take that. Marvin slowly.
Oh, the bird is the word for the DP. However, Barrick with back turn. Marvin with the blocks gets thrown into the corner, and excuse me, sir, I was not supposed to be here.
Yo, he pressed? He pressed.
Leo player, of course he did that.
Okay, all right.
Like, why are we surprised by that?
Because,
but it's Leo, but it's Leo White Fang though. So like, I have to. I'm contractually obligated to press it in that situation.
It's in my blood.
Oh my
It's in my
goodness,
theme song.
no!
All right, nice.
Well, okay, got to throw. Chicago.
This is Chicago.
It is
Yes,
Chicago.
you already understand. Yo, this is textbook.
Yeah,
okay,
we gotta do that.
We wrote the script ourselves.
We actually wouldn't have let Flower Man leave if he would have done anything else.
All right, the succubus is going to send him out there with the 6 to get the little bit. All right, here we go. Run up, meaty. Arbiter sign. Is that perfect? No, okay. Reactable, absolutely.
Completely reactable.
Yeah, why didn't you react, Barrett?
It's your fault.
Why didn't you mash?
Flower Man trying to smooth on into 2-0 setup.
Yeah, this is, oh no, this is looking dangerous here. Oh my goodness, tried to go for super, didn't quite build that meter, but still got the 6H off. Oh!
Through the cross?
Through the boom?
That's not the way it's supposed to work at all.
Oh, the succubus gonna cover that option there of gold burst. Yes.
There's a joke that I'm not going to say because we are a family-friendly stream, no matter what Seth says. But what I am going to say is this 2-0 Flower Man.
I don't say nothing, all right? I'm just speaking to all the TikTokers out there. I'm in with the times, too, okay? Here we go, Flower Man. Again, keeping that momentum from that last game.
Oh, my goodness. From downtown, the scythe taking the chunks of blood out of Barrick. Another counter hit. And Barrick, is pressing a lot of buttons. There's the wake-up DP. Back into the corner you go. Flower Man with meter spins it on the purple stuff.
Oh, the 6P out from the mid-screen. It actually just gets clipped with it. Not a huge damage, but willing to take that stain state. Arbiter sign. There it is. Nice. I like that, using the cross to be able to use that as his way in. But, the backdash coming out from Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin, cool, calm, and collected. PRC teleport forward, got the toes, and what are those?
The oldest trick in the book. You just got ported, okay? The high, low, not really even high-low, strike throw coming out from Testament here.
Absolutely. Air Reaper, the bird, dropping that stain down on you. How infected is that bird that just by touching you, it's just...
Yeah. No, it's nasty. This is, far in the future. It's got all the strains in it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
No amount of boosters is going to save you from the stain.
H1NX.
All right, nice. Comes to the teleport, the 2K2D once again. Spends that burst, and now Marvin's going to be able to run with it.
Oh, Flower Man playing the range game here, and it's working out. Stain state applied. Barrick moving forward, not deterred, but gets hit with the teleport mix.
That was...
Oh, my goodness.
He's playing with it. Yeah, that looked like a horror. You saw the way that Barrick just... That was terrible. Please. Anyway, good luck against Alpaca.
It was a great button check for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, which was like a perfect response to their winner's side match, right?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
Barrick kind of like really took it and ran, but now Flower Man seemed like he spent a long time studying, but he got everything that he needs. Studied all that. Perfect ace the quiz.
Good stuff. So it is going to be Alpaca versus Flower Man for our grand finals here at Super Saturdays Deluxe at Belong Gaming Lounge. Speaking of which, shout out to Belong. They are a fantastic gaming lounge in Schaumburg, Illinois. If you have not been out here, highly encourage you to come through. There's computers everywhere. I mean, you can come in, create an account, play just about any game really you want. There's PS5s as well.
Oh, yeah. What's crazy about today's brackets is that everything that we've had today has been played on a PlayStation 5. With the exception of like some of the stream setups out of, preference, but this is it's not really new. I mean, Belong is new to Illinois, but it's been around and been growing throughout the U.S. for quite some time, and they're huge, and they've got the tech, they've got the marketing, they've got all of the tools, and they've got a lot of different followings in many other places in the States. So be one of those. Come out here into Schaumburg, Belong Gaming Arena in Schaumburg. Support your local. They've got a fight night over on Mondays as well, but it's also just a really nice esports lounge to be able to kick back and chill. So yeah, come out here. It's pretty accessible too.
Yeah.
I love this venue. It's my first time here, but
it's awesome.
I've been hearing nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, so. It's really awesome. So I do encourage people to come out. Obviously, as you feel safe and all that stuff. But if you are looking for a place to, just get some games in, Belong is the spot for you. And speaking of some games, we got one game left. Grand Finals. Alpaca versus Testament, Biken versus Testament. I can honestly say I've never seen this matchup. So.
Oh yeah, this is a matchup that can get really, really explode. Like it's going to be the same situation for Baiken. When she knocks you down, be a very explosive defensive situation. But what's actually really interesting is Testament being able to wall out Baiken a lot. So one thing that Alpaca may need to do is start to rely on Kabari just to be able to like get himself in. Even with the tether from full screen, you're probably going to see a lot of just like full screen guns in order to be able to just run in behind them. Yeah. It's going to be very, very challenging for Alpaca to be able to close that gap, but we're going to see how it plays out here in this Guilty Gear Strive Grand Finals here at Super Saturdays Deluxe. Let the intros rock.
Let the whole thing go. And you know what? I am curious to see how Perry interacts with some of Testament's longer normals. I don't know the answer to that question.
Yeah, so you're probably going to see, like, especially in moves like 6H, it's just going to cause a guard crush situation, which neither character really gets anything off of. So, again, Alpaca's going to have to be very, very picky on how he's going to do the Azami.
Oh, my goodness. Just not allowed to move immediately in a big dome splitter from Flowerman. Now, Flowerman has the long haul, right? Needs to win 3 to reset and 3 more to take it. So Alpaca has the benefit of the shorter road.
Yeah, if this is going to be like kind of a harder matchup for Alpaca, he doesn't have to deal with it for too long, hopefully, if he does it well. So he has to stay in the corner, and there it is. Marvin just super on top of, you see it, the guard crush. Now it just creates another neutral situation, but Marvin is just so exceptionally ready for the ways that Flowerman wants to escape that corner. Yeah. Alpaca most likely just throwing out Azami so that way that pressure can stop. Just hard stop, because Marvin's going to swing in, do like 6H or far slash into another Grave Reaper or into a bird or into Arbiter sign, and that Azami on the bigger buttons is just a full stop sign.
Yeah, it's definitely something that Alpaca can do. However, Flowerman not too deterred. Again, getting a heavy counter hit. Bird comes out, nothing doing. Alpaca not taking to the sky just yet. Stain State applied, but Alpaca swinging away.
Yep. Nice, trying to chase down, just jumps him back in the corner, but here we go. Alpaca gets a knockdown, and there it is, the double overhead into some big damage. Oh, Kabari into the wall break.
Okay.
Really nice conversion coming out, high damage.
Got the meter as well, got to look for the gun. Bullet's almost loaded, and it's ready to go.
Yeah, got to be scary. We'll wake up mattress. All right,
sleep.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess Fireman's going to have to take it, too. Here we go, far slash, or heavy slash to round start.
Oh, great 6P again. Flowerman locked in all day with those. Bird applying that Stain State PRC. Good blocks for Flowerman. Gets opened up though, and Alpaca has an opportunity here. There's the Tatami and gets a full conversion.
Yeah, goes low once again, and the 6B coming out, burst coming out from Marvin, but the Kabari right through the projectile. As I said earlier, he's going to have to rely on the chain to just go through some of the obstacles that Marvin's going to have to throw out to be able to zone, and it just like invalidates it completely. Not only invalidates it, but he's able to follow up with more advantage.
Absolutely, and Alpaca, you know, in favor of that quick gameplay, which is the antithesis of what Marvin likes to do, right? So it's really up to Flowerman to be able to make these adjustments. There's another 6P, but Alpaca really hasn't been deterred by the anti-airs.
Yeah, not at all, really, but here we go. Finds another JS in. And it's looking really scary for Marvin here on defense. Burst is still available for Alpaca. Spends that RC to be able to make that Gozanson safe, but the Kabari is just allowing him to get away with murder. Tries to stop it early, but Marvin with the check.
Tommy laid it down on the Crow. That one's actually dead. That is a new one we're looking at. Alpaca with the advanced PRC from Flowerman. Great 6P again. Great Reaper Bird. Nothing doing. Oh, the Air Reaper. Flowerman not that much of a pickup though.
Oh, punishes the Yozanson there, is able to hopefully get away with something. The tip of the Arbiter's sign from downtown. Alpaca really starting that round off exceptionally well, but good comeback coming out from Marvin.
Okay.
The
air throw from Flowerman. 5D, nothing doing. And Alpaca just looking for a way to approach. 2H is one way to do it.
Yeah. And he's okay, just like slowly bringing him into the corner, playing that mid-range, you know, just outside of JS range, you know, right in within claw range. A nice anti-air with the stain.
I like it. Oh, risky burst there for Alpaca, but it works out big time. The JD, the loops. Oh, that was super clean.
Yes, there it is. The hard knockdown going to be able to come out. Now, Flower Man's sitting at full resources completely. He also has a roundup, so he doesn't necessarily have to spend anything.
But you got to spend tension.
You
didn't
have to do that. So I think of all the defensive situations you have.
Oh my goodness! But the invincible reversal, Flower Man gets the setup.
You've got to be kidding me.
Kirby's air ride right back at you. It whiffs though. Flower Man with the chance to punish. Not much of one. And Alpaca survives, but Flower Man with the hold my hand. Let's just all hold hands. Let's calm down.
Take my hand. Let me show you what victory is, okay? Let's have a tea party. I can't believe after the full tension gold burst,
Wait a minute.
he was still able to scramble that victory back. Okay, I mean, like,
listen.
You're an opportunist, okay?
I don't care about the money that I have. I'm caring about the money that I haven't made yet.
Yeah. Already, yo, it's been less than 10 seconds. That risk is high, okay? Ranked.
Mad high at the moment. However, staying state, Flower Man patiently waiting, just letting the risk gauge deplete. Nice air there.
Let's that Grave Reaper be a threat, but Tommy helping with that situation. Nice Marvin with the read, throwing out the hate.
Okay, I like it.
Succubus gonna send him through the wall. Gonna add a little bit more just to top it off. There it is. Hard knockdown. How's he gonna be able to play this meaty situation?
Alpaca with meter though. However, Flower Man not giving him much of a chance to use it. Tension building for Flower Man. Has 50%, and
he mashed? He mashed?
Hey, sometimes you gotta let him know.
All right, so it's like, I guess I can get it. Where like, if he's gonna Yozansen, your match isn't gonna come out. But like, if you do, all right, Marvin, I'll see you. Once again,
with the escape here, has Stain State in the corner. Alpaca just trying to find a space. Tommy attempting to defend, but Testament doesn't really look like they sleep much, so not going to be interested in that mattress.
Not with the succubuses, no, absolutely. No. Okay, the YRC, I like it. He's going to have to spend a little bit more meter defensively to be able to create some breathing room. The teleport, switches sides, applies the stain, keeps that pressure going. Good!
Ooh, guns? Nothing doing. Flower Man blocking up with the bubble as well. I like the 2B.
The tether on point. Now you cannot escape, but this is my tether now. Flower Man.
Know the old adage. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me.
Are stuck together with me.
Something like that.
Something, you know. It's a versatile.
Yeah, just
you know, the kids don't even know, right?
Yeah.
You can make it up.
Watch the movie.
Change the news.
There you go.
That's how we do it now.
I mean, that's America. But let's not get on that. Let's talk about Flower Man up 2-1.
In this
attempting to reset the
grand final. Hey, I hope he can do it. I'd love to see more of this matchup so I can learn something. Nice. Tommy. Marvin trying to get some zoning out here, trying to get some reads. Stay state apply. Oh, this is going to be disastrous for him.
This is big pain here for Alpaca through the wall. Burst still on their side, but Flower Man with that tension, 50% already. 2H just doing it?
Yeah, just full send it. Why not? The damage is there. Oh, he got the low, but the FTP's blocking it. Makes it safe. Dude.
Yo, fadeaway gun.
I love the meter usage coming out here from both guys. Oh, with the throw, and now he's going to have to eat this mix.
Yeah, still has burst, but is not invested whatsoever. Yeah, that's it.
You have to. Absolutely. Glad he was able to close that distance, because that EXE burst could have whiffed, and it could have been disastrous for him.
But it's reset point for Flower Man, looking really good for them at the moment. I like that mix. Went low. Flower Man opened up in the corner, but Alpaca trying to patiently approach. You see, even when Alpaca gets knockdowns, they're at a range where they have to be careful of what Flower Man's going to do on way
Exactly. And he's trying his best to try to like stay off the ground so that he doesn't have to deal with Grave Reaper as much and avoid even the heavy Grave Reaper as much as possible. So, nice. Open him up. He's got to be wary of the burst. No, or not.
No, or you don't have to.
Yeah, or you don't have to. Okay, Alpaca trying to not have to make the long road once again.
Oh my goodness, there's the dash in. Went for a little bit of pressure there, but the back step from Flower Man's going to give him the corner opportunity. Stain and the wall going to make him fall. Alpaca, this is looking a little dangerous.
Yeah, and it's dangerous for Biken too because you're going to have to work once again for that knockdown situation. Back in the corner, Stain Stay is applied. The succubuses are there. Can you jump out of this? He tried to shoot him! He tried to blast!
Can't shoot. ghosts with regular bullets. It's not the way it works.
That's Testament's gun.
Yeah, that is now mine.
Yeah, okay. Back to the character select we go because the reset happened from Flower Man.
Let's get the reset going. More Guilty Gear Strive games. And this is a good old-fashioned 1st to 3.
It's like not even an invincible super. Why would you do?
I mean,
I'd
be confident if I had a gun.
Hey, you're going to do what you got to do, okay?
So,
trying to IAD out, especially if Marvin was ready for that, it could have been worse.
Yeah, and we've seen Marvin all night tonight just be locked in with the air throw, right?
Yeah.
Like they are ready to go. So I'm curious to see what Alpaca brings to change things up. Yeah, I mean, it's just Marvin hasn't been, Alpaca hasn't thrown them off of their game yet. And that's the thing, right? Like that is the difficulty of dealing with someone who knows how to just keep their game plan effective and in play.
Yes, absolutely. I think that we are seeing some kind of adjustments come out between both of the players. However, I think that the tool sets that Testament has really kind of shuts down a lot of the ways that Baiken wants to, approach at a lot of different ranges. So, like Claw, of course, sending it through the Grey Reaper, sending it through the Bird, or not even necessarily through the Bird, because the Bird technically is not a projectile, so you cannot clash with that. Yeah. So it's like Marvin can exploit that, and he can exploit the range that you want to sit at with that, and he's starting to throw out a lot of far slash, trying to close the gap a little bit more himself, throw out raw Bird, because you're starting to see Alpaca take to the skies a little bit more. Yeah. And Marvin's just been one step ahead a little bit, and I think that that's not necessarily like a player difference. That's just Marvin being ready with the tools.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we'll see. We're going to get into this reset bracket for grand finals, the last 1st to 3 of the night. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Alpaca, what's the first move? Run into the far slash. That's okay.
That's how you got to. Sometimes you got to just warm up by getting hit a little bit.
Yeah. Get the blood flowing a little bit. As you can see, Alpaca's got it here. Counter hit 2S coming in.
Speaking of which, Marvin, a whole bunch of trouble. The instant Yozansen.
I like it. I like the aggression coming out from Alpaca, making sure that he does not let Marvin escape. But here we go. Stay in state applied once again. Arbiter sign, gonna pop it. Throw it once again. Just keep looping that stay in state situation. But here we go.
Full tension for Alpaca. YRC, my turn, please. The throw. Here we go. Flower Man. Going to build up tension. Almost has enough for super. The gun evasion from Flower Man and a quick teleport out of there. Alpaca looking to find a way to get in. There's the Airbird, and it connects as well. The Stain State applied. Big hit on the 6B. Not dead just yet, but for Alpaca in a whole bunch of trouble.
Here's Alpaca looking for the gun. I knew he was jumping up, trying to shoot the gun from the skies, but he dropped it. He spends the burr. What a hero.
Alpaca is invested in this storyline, and turns out that they were the main character for this round.
I can't believe he risked it all for what little of a biscuit there was. The IDJS into the Yozansen sealed the deal in such a nail-biter-ass match, and we're right back into another one.
Alpaca continuing where they left off. The follow-up does not connect, and there's a throw. Good stuff from Flowerman, not getting hit with the, or forcing the block. The follow-up, instant air dash in S for Alpaca. Here we go.
Okay, nice. Stuffing the teleport attempts with the tatami, but now he's back in the corner. Stay in state applied, popped. Marvin not ready with a follow-up, but doesn't necessarily need one. He's just ready with the air throw.
I knew it. The PRC is what's going to be the air throw situation. Alpaca in a whole bunch of trouble. Needs to figure out a way out of this setup. Air crow, there you go.
Okay, there it is, tying it up in the first match of the resets. Damn, this is gonna be a Game 5 situation, isn't it?
It might be.
I'm manifesting it.
It's looking like it will be, and I'll be quite happy if it is. Air Reapers, just to, let them know he got those on deck. Great conversion here from Flower Man. First available, and it's the golden edition.
Alrighty. Alpaca now has a ton of meter to work with. He can try to send out a gun if he wants it, but Flower Man most likely looking for it. Oh, nice. Caught with the tail end of the 6H. This could be massive.
BRC other side, YRC, good decision from Flower Man. Alpaca with 50% left, can pull out the gun for fun. The 2H instead.
Nice. The burst available for Flower Man. When's it gonna come? Trying to keep it burst safe. Alpaca with the pressure.
Oh my goodness, late night activities for the Suction Buster. Goldberg's right back at you. Flowerman was walking backwards. You can keep it safe though, PRC does. But the throw, he said, don't you dare approach me. The fadeaway sight. Flowerman though, no conversion. And the JS Ilzansen for the finish. Alpaca again surviving by a hair.
I cannot handle it. I'm getting chills, man. This is insane. It's coming down to the wire every single time. How much more of this can we take?
Up to 5 games.
I see. Oh, okay.
That's the way it is.
Yeah. That's the math. Someone did the math. Okay.
Oh, man. Doing a lot more math, adding up plenty of damage onto Alpaca's side of the screen.
I like this. Alpaca just walking out, not getting crazy with the air dashes, knowing that there's danger awaiting him in the skies. As you can see, Marvin was ready with it, the Arbiter sign, and the / follow-up. There was more coming, too.
Yeah, there was plenty more to that. Not needed, though, and now, Flowerman looking to tie things up 1 game apiece.
Hey, Alpaca, nice backdash away from the Arbiter sign, but unfortunately dead. You know what?
We'll look at it in post.
Yeah, we'll edit it in post.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone edit that. All right, we'll take it. Anyway, burst available for both still. Oh my goodness. And he decides not to burst. This is going to be good for him.
Oh, the loop. It was a reset. It was a reset.
Yeah. Okay, and this is definitely going to kill. Alpaca.
Looking more comfortable in this reset bracket.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's definitely looking a little bit more fearsome. I want to say that, like, what he can find, he's taking it. Like,
I don't know if that was a gold burst attempt or not, but didn't really work out for Alpaca.
Oh, my. Oh, no! I wonder what Flowerman was trying to get done there. I think he was trying to do the bird to be able to break the wall and apply Stain State, but
didn't work out for him.
Didn't work out for him, and now Alpaca's turning it back on him.
Every time Alpaca survives by just a little bit, it's just a nightmare for Flowerman. And now it's Alpaca with the air gun.
Hard knockdown. This is going to be so scary. Whoa! You thought it was a high-low.
No.
You forgot the magical third option.
The throw.
The throw.
The old throw.
Classic. Alpaca up 2-0 in this reset.
This is it. I mean, Flowerman's got to definitely turn it on. And it's not even like Flowerman hasn't been on. It's just Alpaca's been surviving.
Yeah.
With just low health and immediate. Oh, my goodness. The gold. He says, I'll take some of that and a little bit more.
Oh! And he blocks it. Yep. Nice. Kept it safe with a fast normal. Caught with close / anti-air.
Oh, here, Flowerman gets the Great Reaper set up, gets the bird, Sustain State applied, big counter hit, and the explosion. There's the burst from Alpaca.
Yeah, it's a combination of Marvin allowing Alpaca to, like, get through these with the JSs. He's not shutting him off from the sky as much, but Marvin finding the hits that he needs, sends him into the corner. The Stain State couldn't quite get the wall splat there.
And here we go again. Alpaca surviving with just a little bit of health. This time, Flowerman does have a full screen. But you got to be careful. You don't want to whiff a button and have the gun come out and blast you away.
Yeah, Evil Alpaca about to awaken once again here. Oh, dealing
with
the JS. I cannot. No.
Not like this. Not like this.
Bro.
Oh, no! Wait, Marvin survives. Alpaca didn't finish the plate. Flowerman survives. Alpaca, though, with 50%. There's the gun. PRC blocked it up. Survived the chip, but no tension for Flowerman, and the home run swing gets it. Flowerman, one section at a time, staying alive.
Pick me up. I'm scared. This is insane. I can't handle this evil. I cannot handle it. Baits that burst, locks him down in the corner once again. Grave Reaper set up. Stain State applied, and he's going through the wall with the succubuses if he lives. Okay, he was one.
All right, here's a dream of health. An idea of HP is all Alpaca has left, and wow, that was a really good setup. That was nice.
that was nice. Look at this. Let's check the replay. Once again, tries to blast his way through, but gets caught with the / on the landing frames. Look at this. As you can see, a dream.
Just a hope of health.
And again, with the anti-air / anti-air, I see. You know.
I mean,
what are you?
When a button's that big, it does all it needs to do.
It's got a hurt box, man. Okay, but Flowerman staying alive in this reset.
JS again. that is the one air tool that Flower Man has not sealed away.
That's what
And it's
I'm
hard
saying.
to do.
It's like Marvin had earlier in the set was really good at putting those obstacles out to dissuade Alpaca from trying to take to the sky, but now it's not as present. Alpaca is starting to find the holes, recognize the strings, whatever it may be. But he's getting in pretty consistently.
Yeah, certainly is. But there's a 6P sealing away the JS. Alpaca, though, with 100% tension. However, doesn't matter because Flowerman's going for a little bit of the sucker by. Oh, no, but blocked the YRC.
Nice, that was filthy. Alpaca does have 50 tension here and enough life to possibly make a comeback.
I like that double jump, just a regular jump into the double for Flowerman. The Air Reaper lands, Stain State, and the far slash. You see the way Testament lean back? They lean back with
Yeah.
it.
I'm a swang on it, you know what I'm saying?
Some swang on
Just
it.
coming back from the Met Gala. Oh, the overhead.
All right.
Yo.
Flowerman with the Stain State applied. Alpaca stuck in the corner again, but we've seen Alpaca come back from worse.
We definitely have, okay, comes in with the JS, but doesn't try to follow up with the Yozansen. Oh, nice. Blocks that.
But gets opened up at the end of the day.
Burst now available to both players. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, oh, the toes caught him trying to get out of there. Flowerman in a whole heap of trouble. I see my turn, please.
Oh,
the fade away.
The fade away to avoid the 6H and punish with the JS. This is going to be a lightning fast round. Alpaca at tournament point. Can he do it?
I know. However, Flowerman, I like the distance. The Grave Reaper going the long range. Johnson lifting him up, but not putting him back down is Alpaca. Oh, yeah. That 6H would have been a whole bunch of damage.
Yeah, okay. Nice ones with the teleport. Creates a mix-up. Grave Reaper is now on deck, trying to make Alpaca scared.
Uh-oh. Gotta guess the instant Yozansen. Alpaca gets the wall break. Meter on the way. Burst available. Flowerman, last chance for the dance. PRC, what's it gonna be? The low.
I like that Flowerman just did for the PRC and then sat there, just waiting for him to land, not overextending, but this is really scary. Flowerman is just a sliver of life away from losing this tournament. Can Alpaca take it with the meter that he's got? And he did it! The JS Johnson takes him out. Flowerman out of the bracket. Alpaca, congratulations, taking Guilty Gear Strive here at Super Saturdays Deluxe.
Yo, great stuff to Alpaca, showing up and just doing a whole heap of damage onto Marvin in that last game. I mean, it was really the capitalization. The JS was the button of the match for Alpaca, being able to use that button at the ranges that really made it frustrating for Flowerman to time, because 6P is a great button, right? But only at certain ranges, because JS goes so far, and then being able to follow up straight into Yozansen, just something that Viking can do, makes it very difficult, because then Alpaca has a chance to, do I want to go for a reset? Like, I'm going to get the 2 hits. Am I going to go high-low after that? You're going to have to continue to guess, and it just really was the offensive engine for Alpaca.
Absolutely, and the way that he's like staggering his air pressure and the way that he wants to approach from the air, it really made Marvin try to second guess throwing out 6P or trying to anti-air with something, which is why you're starting to see Flowerman just sort of back off and just rely on allowing him to land and then pressing a button, utilizing the landing recovery from Alpaca's air buttons and just utilizing that as a way to instill pressure, not trying to anti-air but just reset, essentially allowing that build that distance and just do the grounded neutral reset. So it was very, very scary for the ways that Alpaca was starting to get used to that and understand how to navigate the obstacle course, and Marvin, unfortunately, in the end, just couldn't keep up with that and couldn't keep up with the damage that Alpaca was able to put on the board.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes that's the way it goes. However, great showing for Flowerman for sure, and greater, showing for Alpaca. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in to Super Saturdays Deluxe for the whole way through. Shout outs to UGS who are co-streaming with us the other games, and of course, Seth. It's been a very long time, but a pleasure to be able to do the 1s and 2s.
As all, thank you, man. Dan, it's been so great. It's been such a long time, but it's always good to see you. It's always good to be able to be on the mic with you, and I like now that we have another game that we can commentate together. Hopefully, we get to do it a little bit more.
Absolutely. And speaking of doing a little bit more, we will be doing Super Saturdays again soon. Stay tuned for dates and announcements. But until then, shout outs to production as always, making it the best of the best. And shout outs to everyone who has been watching. So that's going to be it for us for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time here at Super Saturdays, brought to you by Belong Gaming Arena.
Catch you later, guys.
Peace and love.